now, once you selected the payroll, you see this regular payday option is there. It is not a mandatory field. ये field use होता है maybe reporting के लिए. So it is only for the US. So maybe you can say last day of the month, first day of the month, last day of the week, something like that. But then it is not mandatory to have this. So हम लोग इसको configure नहीं करेंगे. Now come to the payment date auto adjust. What does this field mean? This field means that if your payment date falls on any Saturday or Sunday, so क्या होता है कि any payment falling on weekends, maybe Saturday or Sunday, जब छुट्टी का दिन है, तो कंपनी क्या करती है कि उसको या तो फ्राइडे को पेमेंट कर दो या मंडे को करो. ओके, सो मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनीज इन यूएस फ्राइडे को ही करती. जैसे अगर कोई पेमेंट डेट सैटरडे को होने वाला है तो वो क्या बोलेगी कि भाई सैटरडे को पेमेंट ना करके इसको फ्राइडे को कर दो. तो इसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कैसे होगा? अगर सैटरडे है तो एक दिन पहले लाना है, राइट? दैट इज अ फ्राइडे. तो उसमें -1 करना पड़ेगा आपको. एंड देन अगर संडे को हो रहा है तो आपको -2 देना पड़ेगा. नाउ अब क्या होता है कि अगर कोई हॉलीडे पे फॉल हो रहा है, तो एग्जांपल सिलेक्ट कर लो कोई हॉलीडे, एनी हॉलीडे, मे बी यूएस हॉलीडे, समथिंग टाइप यूएस हॉलीडे कैलेंडर. टाइप ऐसे नहीं पता चलेगा. टाइप यूएस हॉलीडे.
Yes, sir.
You have created holiday calendar?
No.
No, why you are typing Christmas? I'm saying type holiday. This holiday calendar will contain the list of holidays. So you are directly giving the holiday, not a Christmas. So ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे क्रिसमस के दिन ही सिर्फ ऐसा होगा. दिवाली के दिन हो गया तो, होली के दिन हो गया तो. So you just have to record, like छुट्टी कहीं तो रिकॉर्ड होती है ना, वो होती है हॉलीडे कैलेंडर में. अब हॉलीडे कैलेंडर टाइप करो. हॉलीडेज फॉर यूएस ऐसे. That's it. Enter. Okay, United टाइप सिर्फ हॉलीडेज फॉर डालो और एंटर करो. यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स को कुछ रहना चाहिए. व्यू यूनाइटेड डाल दो सिर्फ. That's it. Enter. Third one, yeah. Okay. So this will contain the list of holidays which will fall on the holiday. Okay. Now, when do you want to adjust if the payment date falls on bank holidays? तो आपको एक दिन पहले पेमेंट करना है या एक दिन बाद पेमेंट करना है?
Before.
You can select it before. Now come down. This is your payment date auto adjust configuration.
Okay.
सिमिलरली एक हम लोग पीरियड बनाएंगे. समझो एक पीरियड है, हम 2024 का पीरियड बनाते हैं या 2025 का बनाते हैं. ठीक है. सो ये वीकली है, तो अभी हमारा 2025 कब से चालू होता है? 1/1/2025 एंटर कर लो. एक पहला महीना, पहली तारीख 2025. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. सेम नॉट 2026, 2025. हम लोग प्रीवियस ईयर का कैलेंडर बना रहे हैं. पीरियड्स के लिए. हाँ, बैक डेटेड.
Okay.
सिमिलरली अगर ये वीकली पीरियड है तो इसका एंड डेट क्या होगा?
07.
परफेक्ट. नो, वहां पे आपने मंथ में लिख दिया. द फर्स्ट वन इज मंथ, देन 01 07 2025. The payment date and all will automatically adjust because that's what you have given the configuration about.
Okay.
Okay. Now you hit enter. Okay. Hello.
Okay. I need to click OK, right?
Sorry.
What about the accounting date override? This is not required the field, right?
No, 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 no. You just click OK.
Okay then.
Ah, done. So
Mm,
now we have created only one period, right, for 2025. मतलब अगर एक
mm.
वीकली पीरियड शेड्यूल है तो उसमें 52 पीरियड्स होते हैं, राइट, या तो 53 पीरियड्स होते हैं. तो
Yeah,
अभी
yes.
हमने सिर्फ एक क्रिएट किया है. नाउ वी विल
Mm.
हैव टू क्रिएट रेस्ट 51 पीरियड्स. So how that is possible? It is not possible to manually go and create one by one. It will be a very tedious and hectic job, boring job, right?
Yeah,
So
yes, right.
to make that happen, we have the option called go at the top. There is an option called go at the top. Yeah. And there's a related action button weekly. Weekly के बाजू में तीन डॉट है. Yeah, this
Mm.
is called as a related action. यहाँ पे क्लिक करो
Mm.
and go to the period schedule
Okay.
and generate period.
Okay.
Yeah. So now here it will ask you that how many period you want to generate.
Okay.
So give the number of period which you want to generate.
Like 52 or 53.
52 is there in a week, in a year, but one we have already created. So how many remaining now?
51. Yeah, 51.
So give 51.
Okay.
And then there is a payroll option days from period then to pay period date to payment date. What this field is, this field will describe that आपको आपका पीरियड एंड के कितने दिन बाद आपको पेमेंट डेट आपका रखना है. ये जो पीरियड आप जनरेट कर रहे हो, ठीक है.
Mm.
सो आपका पीरियड एंड डेट के कितने दिन बाद आपका पेमेंट डेट रखना है. एग्जाम्पल आपका पीरियड डेट 1 तारीख है, ठीक है.
Mm.
सो आपका पेमेंट डेट रहेगा 2 3, मतलब अगर आप तीन तीन नंबर प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो तो 3 तारीख को रहेगा. 4 नंबर प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो तो 4 तारीख के बाद, चार चार दिन बाद रहेगा, लाइक दैट. So this
Mm.
decide that maybe after how many days you want to keep your payment date. If you have any such requirement from your client.
Okay.
अगर client से ऐसी कोई requirement नहीं है, so you don't have to fill this, okay? But if it is there, then you have to do that. You got the समझ में आया आपको?
Yeah, समझ में आया.
Okay, click OK. Now you see the
Yeah.
2025 के लिए पूरा पीरियड शेड्यूल बन गया है, ठीक है.
Mm. Mm.
सो पीरियड शेड्यूल में पेरोल के लिए बस इतना ही होता है. अब अगर और भी एडवांस लेवल पे जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे टाइम ट्रैकिंग के लिए होता है, एब्सेंस के लिए होता है, विच इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड इन दिस स्टेज फॉर यू. अभी के लिए वो सब रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है. अभी के लिए आपको सिर्फ इतना समझना है कि पीरियड शेड्यूल का यूज क्या है, पीरियड्स कैसे बनता है, कहाँ पे क्या कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होती है, ठीक है. एक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन और बताऊंगा. व्हाई आई एम नॉट गेटिंग पेरोल ऑप्शन हियर. आप एडिट करो इसको.
Okay. Okay.
हाँ, यहाँ पे जाके एडिट पीरियड शेड्यूल. ओके, कम डाउन. So you see this payroll option is there ना.
Yes. Yeah.
एक्सपैंड करो उसको. यस. यहाँ पे भी यू गेट द सेम चीज, ऑफसेट वाला डेज. सो
Mm-hmm.
कितने दिन बाद आपको पीरियड एंड डेट के समझो 4 दिन बाद आपका पेमेंट डेट रहेगा, पीरियड एंड डेट के 2 दिन बाद रहेगा, पीरियड एंड डेट के 3 दिन बाद रहेगा. इफ यू डोंट वांट टू हैव द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन और इफ यू डोंट वांट टू प्लेस द फिगर व्हेन व्हाइल जनरेटिंग द पीरियड शेड्यूल, मतलब आप इसको कॉन्फ़िगरेशन में भी रख सकते हो. तो जब आप पीरियड शेड्यूल जनरेट करने जाओगे तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली वहाँ पे प्री पॉपुलेट होगा कि भाई 5 तारीख को, सॉरी, पीरियड पेमेंट डेट इज गोइंग टू बी आफ्टर 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, वट एवर नंबर यू विल प्रोवाइड हियर.
Okay.
ओके. So it's a similar configuration, but this is a config based, that's a generative. So आप generate करने के time पे you provide a number, but once that period generated, the config there is no like it does not get stored, okay? But ये जो होता है ये configuration में store हो जाता है। तो जब भी आप generate करोगे तो it will pre-populate every time.
Okay.
Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Now, payroll payment date offset days for default. This is you can give any value, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe, or if you just keep zero, it's not required also. But
Okay.
I'm just giving you the example for this, okay? And that's it. Pay on demand when you process a off cycle, ये उसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है कि आप कितने दिन बाद पीरियड एंड डेट और पीरियड स्टार्ट डेट के आप अपना रिक्वेस्ट ओपन कर दोगे ऑन डिमांड के लिए।
Okay.
Okay. So this is just a number you provide, like 1 days after, 1 days from after period end date, or 1 day after a period start date. Those are more of client specific requirement.
Okay.
Okay. Next, you have a why payment date auto adjust become zero. You had
Yes.
done -1, -2, right?
This one, right?
Yeah.
Default offset. This
No,
one, right?
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, -1, -2. You had done this. आपने सेव नहीं किया था क्या?
Okay. Yeah. Same here.
तो फिर सेव किया नहीं, ठीक है, ओके कर दो, दैट्स इट।
Okay.
Done. And now open the period schedule which you just created. Name is view, the task name is view period schedule. और I would say ना इसको मतलब रीनेम करो। ठीक है, आप ओपन करो, मैं बताता हूँ। Why you are doing create period schedule again?
Where I need to check here? Here.
View period schedule.
Okay. View period schedule. Okay.
Yeah. And enter the one you created. तीन है, कौन सा आपका है? एक एक करके ओपन करके चेक करो, इसको रीनेम कर देते हैं सो दैट हम लोगों को पता चल जाए कि हमारा कौन सा है। ओके,
Okay.
हाँ ओपन करो उसके। नो, ये ओपन करो, व्यू पीरियड शेड्यूल आया ना ऑप्शन नीचे टास्क एंड रिपोर्ट्स में।
Okay.
ये ओपन करो। हाँ, अब यहाँ पे अपना नाम डालो वीकली जो हमने क्रिएट किया।
This one only, right? This one, I think. Not this one.
नो, दिस इज नॉट दिस वन, अदर वन।
I think this one, I think. This is the one.
Okay, now edit this. Name it as a SK weekly so that why I'm doing a rename ताकि पता चल जाए अपने को कि हमने ये वाला पीरियड शेड्यूल बनाया है। मैं इनिशियल्स में दे दो SK वीकली। SK हाइफन वीकली।
Okay, this is the right
सॉरी,
underscore or hyphen?
एनीथिंग वुड बी फाइन। पीपल्स ऑफ में ज्यादा करके अंडरस्कोर ही देते हैं ना।
Yeah, that's why I kept.
यू आर इन पीपल्स ऑफ करेंटली ना?
No, no.
ओह ग्रेट एचआर, ग्रेट एचआर। ओके ओके, दैट्स फाइन। आप इसमें हाइफन दे दो या अंडरस्कोर दे दो, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल, जो भी आपको अच्छा लगे।
Okay.
सो यू वांट टू गो विद अंडरस्कोर? ओके, नाउ हिट ओके, दैट्स इट। So now you are done with the period schedule. So this is how we do the period schedule configuration. So now any client who is using Workday Payroll, they must need to configure the period schedule. अगर period schedule configuration नहीं है तो आपका प्रोसेसिंग फ्रेमवर्क में मतलब पेरोल प्रोसेस ही नहीं होगा। सो इट इज लाइक द फर्स्ट स्टेप कि आपको जैसे होता है ना कि किसको पेमेंट देना है, क्या देना है और कब देना है। सो द पीरियड शेड्यूल इज कब देना है, व्हेन द पेमेंट विल बी रिलीज्ड। सो बेस्ड ऑन आवर पीरियड शेड्यूल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन द वीकली पेमेंट विल बी रिलीज्ड। क्लियर?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. The next topic what we have in processing framework is the run category. So
Okay.
what is run category? Have you ever heard this name run category?
Yeah. Uh,
What do you
like
understand with this?
run like what are the components we have, right? Earnings or deductions, something.
No, 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 not this one.
Run
Run category in Workday is
when to
one of the.
process something. Where to
Sorry,
process.
can
I
you come
think.
again?
Yeah, I think where or when we process the salary. I think.
No, when is the period schedule?
Okay.
So run category is nothing but what what will be processed. Okay, what will be
Okay.
the gross, what will be the
The
net,
gossip letters. Yeah. Okay.
and based on what, like how like based on the employee status whether they have to be processed or not. like अगर वर्कडे में है या कोई भी सिस्टम में है तो एम्प्लॉय का स्टेटस होता है ना कि किसी का जॉब ट्रांसफर होता है, कोई लीव पे है, कोई ट्रांसफर पे है, कोई एक्टिव
Yes.
है, राइट?
Yeah. Yes. Leave on
तो
demands or termination maternity leave.
यस, सो कंपनी डिसाइड करती है कि मुझे अपने रेगुलर पेरोल में, रेगुलर पेरोल मतलब जो वीक ऑन वीक जो जिस पेमेंट होगा उसमें किस किस को प्रोसेस करना है। सो वो सारा सेटअप होता है रन कैटेगरी में। ओके, so
Okay.
to create the run category, just type create run category.
Okay.
हम्म, हाँ, यहाँ पे give the name as SK regular and then give the country United States of America. Yeah, used in payroll interface regular run category, ये चेक रेगुलर रन कैटेगरी चेकबॉक्स चेक कर दो क्योंकि ये रेगुलरली यूज होने वाला है हमारे रेगुलर पेरोल में। जैसे आप ग्रेट एचआर यूज कर रहे हो तो मंथ ऑन मंथ पेमेंट प्रोसेस कर रहे हो ना, सो दैट इज कंसिडर्ड एज द रेगुलर।
Okay.
एंड इंटरफेस मीन्स दैट जब हम कोई थर्ड पार्टी पेरोल के लिए प्रोसेस करेंगे, एग्जांपल मैंने आपको बताया था कि 5 ही कंट्री सपोर्ट करता है, अगर उसके अलावा किसी का पेरोल प्रोसेस करना है देन इट विल बी यूज्ड इन पेरोल इंटरफेस। यू गॉट एग्जांपल वर्कडे पेरोल सपोर्ट करता है यूएस, यूके, कनाडा, फ्रांस, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, ठीक है।
Yes, by
बट अगर
country.
आपको सिंगापुर के लिए प्रोसेस करना है या इंडिया के लिए करना है, इंडिया
Mm.
के लिए इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, तब आपको ग्रेट
Third.
एचआर का यूज करके यहाँ पे इंटरफेस ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ से डेटा फ्लो होगा ग्रेट एचआर में और कैलकुलेशन होगी ग्रेट एचआर में।
Okay.
क्लियर? बट
Yeah,
हम
clear.
लोग वर्कडे में ही प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं, इसलिए हम लोग ऐसे ही प्रोसेस करेंगे, मतलब बेस्ड ऑन द रिकमेंडेड कॉन्फ़िगरेशन फ्रॉम वर्कडे।
Okay.
नाउ इन अंडर जनरल टैब, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया एम्प्लॉय के मल्टीपल स्टेटस होते हैं। सो
Mm-hmm.
रेगुलर पेरोल में कौन से स्टेटस वाले एम्प्लॉयज प्रोसेस होंगे वो सिलेक्ट करना है। तो आप चेक करो कौन से स्टेटस एंड डू द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन एज पर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग।
Like active payroll input.
परफेक्ट, परफेक्ट, क्या
On leave.
ऑन लीव? यस, बट ऑन लीव में कभी कभी अनपेड लीव भी होती है ना।
Yeah, yes, yes, right.
हाँ, मतलब एक्टिव के बाद आप लिख सकते हो कि अगर कोई लीव पे है, उसका कुछ कॉम्पेंसेशन पेमेंट पेंडिंग है, कोई टर्मिनेट हो गया है, उसका पेरोल इनपुट पेंडिंग है, ये सारे स्टेटस सब कॉमन कॉमन स्टेटस सिलेक्ट कर लो, दैट्स इट, दिस इज जस्ट। बट आपको कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आ रहा है ना कि हो क्या रहा है यहाँ पे?
Yeah, yes, yes, right.
दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट। सो फॉर नाउ यू जस्ट सिलेक्ट एनी स्टेटस, दैट डजंट मैटर।
Okay.
Yeah, you may select all also, you may select few also, but whatever you think that this is the most common status, every company must process this, so select that.
Okay.
टर्मिनेटेड विद रेट्रोएक्टिव इवेंट्स का सिलेक्ट कर लो, टर्मिनेटेड विद पेरोल इनपुट चेंजेस का सिलेक्ट कर लो। या अगर कोई एम्प्लॉय टर्मिनेट हो गया है और उस आपने पहले एक्टिव सिलेक्ट नहीं किया क्या?
Okay, okay.
हाँ, अब आपको एक और रो ऐड करना पड़ेगा यूजिंग प्लस बटन।
Okay,
नो,
okay.
सेम में नहीं होगा, आपको अलग अलग फील्ड्स ऐड, अलग अलग रो ऐड करने पड़ेंगे। हाँ,
Mm-hmm.
एंड देन सिलेक्ट स्टेटस इन ईच रो, ओके।
Okay. On leave में क्या क्या होते हैं on leave में? On leave one time.
ऑन लीव वन टाइम पेमेंट्स, मतलब अगर कोई एम्प्लॉय लीव पे है पर उसका कुछ ऑन टाइम पेमेंट्स पेंडिंग है, या फिर मतलब पेरोल इनपुट फॉर अर्निंग्स रखी हुई है उसकी, तो वो पेमेंट कर सकते हो। तो उसमें पूरी सैलरी पे नहीं होगी, स्पेसिफिक
Okay.
पे कंपोनेंट ही पे होगा, ठीक है।
Okay.
या
Terminated with one time compensation.
दैट्स इट। हाँ
Okay.
हाँ, दैट्स इट, ओके।
Okay.
नेक्स्ट वी हैव अदर टू टैब, नॉन एक्टिव ऑफ साइकिल, आई विल कम टू दैट लेटर जब हम अर्निंग्स और डिडक्शंस करेंगे, ठीक है, रिमाइंड मी,
Okay.
बिकॉज दैट इज मोर ऑफ अर्निंग एंड डिडक्शन। नेक्स्ट वी डू द ग्रॉस एंड नेट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, जैसे मैंने बताया कि क्या ग्रॉस होगा क्या नेट होगा उसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करेंगे। तो क्लिक
Okay.
ऑन यस एंड देन क्रिएट पे एक्यूमुलेशन, नेम एसके ग्रॉस, कोड में यू कैन गिव ग्रॉस और एसके ग्रॉस, व्हाटएवर यू फील। Okay. Now comments, if you want to give any comment, you can give filter work tags. Also, if the client is requesting that they want to have any tags, so you can give, but it's not usually happens. Okay. Now come down to have the calculation. Can you tell me what is gross? ग्रॉस क्या होता है?
like what are the earnings we have, like basic pay or
अगर
accounting.
सिंपल टर्म्स में बात करूँ तो एडिशन ऑफ ऑल द अर्निंग्स, राइट?
Yeah, addition of, yes, right.
आपका बोनस, आपका एचआरए, आपका अलावेंस, आपका सब कुछ जो
Yes,
उसको टोटल करके जो वैल्यू होती है वो ग्रॉस होती है, राइट?
yeah, yes, right.
तो हम लोग अर्निंग्स मतलब एडिशन ऑफ ऑल द अर्निंग्स, तो हम लोग एक एक करके सारी अर्निंग्स ऐड करेंगे, दैट बिकम्स योर ग्रॉस, राइट?
Yeah, yes, right.
सो इन दिस केस हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इंस्टेड ऑफ एडिंग अर्निंग वी हैव अ ग्रुप ऑफ अर्निंग। मतलब हमने एक ग्रुप बनाई है जिसमें उस अर्निंग को प्लेस किया हुआ है, ठीक है? सो इंस्टेड ऑफ एडिंग अर्निंग वन बाय वन, लाइक हम बेसिक ऐड करें, एचआरए ऐड करें, अलावेंस ऐड करें, बोनस ऐड करें, इससे अच्छा है कि हमने एक ग्रुप बनाया है और उस ग्रुप का नाम रखा है एड्स टू ग्रॉस। उस
Okay,
ग्रुप में सारी अर्निंग्स हमने ऐड कर दी है। तो बेस्ड ऑन जो भी एम्प्लॉय जिस अर्निंग के लिए एलिजिबल होगा, समझो एक एम्प्लॉय 3 अर्निंग के लिए एलिजिबल है, तो उसका एडिशन ऑफ 3 अर्निंग विल बी द ग्रॉस।
okay.
ओके, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग अर्निंग एडेड हम लोग ग्रुप ऐड करेंगे। तो यहाँ पे नीचे देखो, आपको थर्ड फोर्थ ऑप्शन दिख रहा होगा, पे कंपोनेंट ग्रुप।
Yeah, yes.
तो यहाँ पे हम लोग ग्रुप ऐड कर देंगे। द नेम ऑफ दैट ग्रुप इज ऐड टू ग्रॉस। सर्च करो ऐड, एंटर, फर्स्ट वन। अब ये ग्रुप को चाहिए तो आप सेपरेट ओपन करके देख लो कि कितनी अर्निंग इसके अंदर एडेड है। या क्लिक ऑन दिस एंड मे बी राइट क्लिक एंड ओपन इट न्यू टैब। अरे यही ओपन कर दिए क्या?
मेरा
ओ आई गेस अगेन आपको पूरा रन कैटेगरी बनाना पड़ेगा, सॉरी।
okay,
हाँ ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम, गुड प्रैक्टिस फॉर यू, बनाओ।
okay,
आई बी ऑन म्यूट, जब हो जाएगा तो आप मुझे बताना, ठीक है?
okay, okay.
Yes. नो, यहाँ पे गैस टू ग्रॉस नहीं करोगे, आप पहले ग्रॉस बनाओगे ना।
Mm-hmm.
या तो देखो आपका ग्रॉस बना है क्या, एस के ग्रॉस करो। शायद नहीं
Mm-hmm.
बना है, सेव नहीं किया था ना हमने।
Mm-hmm.
एंटर, एंटर, नो, ठीक है। सो यू क्रिएट पे एक्यूमुलेशन। हाँ, नाउ डू यस। Yeah. पे component earnings में नहीं. So anything, any earning or deduction is considered as the pay component in workday. ठीक है. So जब हम
Okay.
group करेंगे pay component को, that is known as the pay component group.
Okay.
Take a note of this. Yeah. You just click on the related action of that three dot. Right click on that.
Okay.
Right click. Right click.
Right click on it.
ठीक है. No problem then. You can see how many earnings are added under here.
Yeah. Okay.
More than 150 earning. So अब
Yeah.
150 अर्निंग इंडिविजुअल ऐड करने से अच्छा है कि हम ग्रुप ऐड कर दें. तो इस ग्रुप में जितनी भी अर्निंग है बेस्ड ऑन एम्प्लॉयज एलिजिबिलिटी, अगर एम्प्लॉय एलिजिबल होगा 3 अर्निंग्स के लिए तो उसका एडिशन ऑफ 3 अर्निंग विल बी द ग्रॉस. अगर कोई 5 के लिए होगा तो 5 विल बी द ग्रॉस. दैट इज द ग्रॉस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. नाउ यू हिट ओके. क्लिक ओके. Next, you do the net configuration. What is net?
Gross or minus deductions. We'll get
Perfect. Perfect. Read pay accumulation. Yeah. Give the name as SK net. Code as SK net. Category as net. Yeah. Now gross. What was the name? You said gross minus net. So what's the name of your gross?
like deductions, right?
No, no, no. Gross minus net. Na? So first add your
Yeah.
gross under pay accumulation. Third one.
Okay.
Yeah. Give name SK gross. This is a add section. Na? So we will add a gross first.
Okay.
Enter. Then come down to the subtract from pay accumulation. हाँ माइनस डिडक्शन. डिडक्शंस के भी ग्रुप है. थर्ड में ग्रुप.
This one only pay
नो
accumulation.
इट्स अ पे accumulation ग्रुप.
Pay component groups.
यहाँ पे प्री टैक्स पोस्ट टैक्स ऐसे प्री टैक्स करके एंटर करो.
Pre-tax. Okay.
या select first one. First one, second one. No. Then enter post tax and select. Yeah, withholding orders. These are the deductions, group of deductions. Okay, so this
Okay.
has the deduction added under this. तो क्या होगा कि ग्रॉस जो भी एम्प्लॉय का टैक्सेस है अदर डिडक्शन है माइनस डिडक्शन विल बी द नेट.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just click OK and that's it. Now you did the gross configuration, you did the net configuration. Under payroll process here यहाँ पे क्या है additional pay component groups to calculate और additional pay components to calculate. तो जैसे मैंने आपको बताया पे component is nothing but either a earning or a deduction. ठीक है.
Okay.
तो या तो एम्प्लॉयर रिलेटेड अर्निंग और डिडक्शन आप यहाँ पे ऐड कर सकते हो या तो एम्प्लॉयर रिलेटेड जहाँ पे ग्रुप हो ग्रुप को भी डायरेक्ट आप ऐड कर सकते हो. तो मे बी यू जस्ट टाइप एम्प्लॉयर अंडर ग्रुप एंड जस्ट ऐड. नो ग्रुप के अंदर.
Employee?
Employer.
Employer, okay. Employer cost. Here, which one I need to select here? Employer cost, employer control tips.
Come down. Go up. Employer taxes, something must be there, no? Click on taxes.
Statutory taxes employer.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, okay.
This is for which country?
USA.
Okay. Then that's it. Okay. Next, you have a payroll processing. So, what would be the minimum net amount? So, when you are processing a payroll, if any employee's net is going beyond zero, what should be that? Whether it should go or not? What should be the minimum net you want to configure? So it will always be a zero, but then Workday still gives you feasibility that if you have any other options, so you can have that. So that's it. You just hit OK, and your run category is ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I have created a period schedule and run category. When you have a few time today, try to
Okay.
understand about the non-active tab and off-cycle tab of the run category.
Okay, sure.
Would it be okay for you?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just study about it. And I'll ask you tomorrow, what did you understand? And we'll also ask you some queries from run categories.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any
okay.
questions on run category and this?
No, right now I don't have. I will
Okay.
practice and tomorrow I will, if any dates, if any queries, tomorrow I will ask.
Okay. Now we will configure the pay group. So this is the third processing framework from is of pay group. So how do we do same? Create run category, create pay group.
Uh-huh.
So pay group is nothing but whom I have to process.
Okay,
किसको प्रोसेस करना है, क्या प्रोसेस करना है, कब प्रोसेस करना है.
okay,
Okay, so periods, a pay group is nothing but what should be whom, which employees will be picked up in payroll calculation.
okay,
अवेलेबिलिटी डेट गिव 1/1/1900. हम लोग पुराना अवेलेबिलिटी डेट देते हैं कि अगर कोई सिस्टम मूव हो रहा है तो आ, आ, मतलब अगर कोई एम्प्लॉई है जिसका पे ग्रुप बहुत पहले से असाइंड है, तो हमारे
okay,
वर्कडे में भी हम पे ग्रुप अवेलेबल रखते हैं सो दैट हम उसको असाइन कर सकें. सो
okay,
इसलिए हम लोग पुराना इफेक्टिव डेट देते हैं. इट इज रिकमेंडेड. तो 1/1/1900 दे दो. नेम दे दो एसके वीकली पे ग्रुप. सॉरी. Fill out these basic details. If you have any question, I'm on different screen. Okay.
okay. I mean, all pay group assignment rules, nothing but here we have started is there.
सॉरी आई वाज टॉकिंग ऑन म्यूट. सॉरी. सो आप इसको कैंसिल करो. ये ऑटोमेटिक असाइनमेंट रूल मैं आपको बाद में समझाता हूँ. पहले इसको कैंसिल करो.
Okay, okay.
या ये रो डिलीट करो। आपको रो माइनस करना है, हाँ।
Yeah.
So first of all, under pay group detail, come down, पे ग्रुप डिटेल्स के अंदर एक रो ऐड करो। अभी तक हमने अपना पीरियड शेड्यूल बनाया, रन कैटेगरी बनाया, बट वो दोनों इंडिविजुअल है, अभी तक हमने लिंक नहीं किया है एक दूसरे से, ठीक है। सो पे ग्रुप में हम लोग कनेक्शन करते हैं कि पीरियड शेड्यूल ये है, रन कैटेगरी ये है, और ये इस पे ग्रुप को लिंक है। तो जब भी एम्प्लॉय प्रोसेस होगा तो वो इस बेसिस पे प्रोसेस होगा कि हम लोग पे ग्रुप असाइन करेंगे एम्प्लॉय को, और पे ग्रुप के अंदर हमने असाइन किया हुआ है पीरियड शेड्यूल और पीरियड और रन कैटेगरी। तो जो भी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है पीरियड शेड्यूल रन कैटेगरी का, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली कैलकुलेशन होगा। दिस इज द concept behind the payroll gets calculated. Okay.
Okay.
So select the category what you have created. Maybe SK regular. सर्च करो, अपने अंदर को डाला हुआ ना हर बार। Why it's not coming in?
I don't know.
Enter, enter. Click on enter.
You're showing some errors here.
No, forget about that error.
Okay.
Okay. Cancel this and view run category.
Okay.
Cancel this and search for view run category. Not create view. Just enter SK and enter. खाली SK एंटर कर दो, हाँ SK एंटर। अरे यार, आपने रन कैटेगरी का नाम SK ग्रॉस दिया हुआ है।
Okay.
ओके करो और इसको रीनेम करके रेगुलर करो। ओपन करो, ओपन 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 ऑप्शन है ना वहाँ पे, कैंसिल दिस, क्लिक ओके।
Okay.
Now rename this and make run category edit, इसको रेगुलर करो and follow the same procedure for pay group creation. Okay, I am on different screen. Ask a question if you stuck somewhere in periods pay group. Okay.
Okay.
To create pay group. Yes. Enter the period schedule as well. This is how you are making a interlinked with each other. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then there is a no run group is not required. When you have multiple pay group process in same period frequency, then you select the run group. ओवरराइट फर्स्ट प्रोसेसिंग पीरियड इज रिक्वायर्ड कि कब हम फर्स्ट टाइम पेरोल रन करेंगे वर्कडे में, तो सिलेक्ट 1/1/2025 इसके बाद जो वाला फील्ड। हाँ,
This one?
दिस वन ओवरराइड फर्स्ट प्रोसेसिंग पीरियड,
Okay.
नॉट 1/1/2025, सिलेक्ट 2/1/2022, yes 2/1/2025 February. it it is there in front of your screen, above it, above one, yeah, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's fine, yeah. So why it is important that ये इसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है कि कब हम लोग फर्स्ट टाइम वर्कडे में पेरोल प्रोसेस करेंगे। अगर ये हम लोग नहीं करेंगे तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द पीरियड शेड्यूल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, जो हमारा फर्स्ट पीरियड शेड्यूल होगा, हम लोग को पेरोल रन करने के लिए वही ऑप्शन आएगा। बट अगर हम स्पेसिफिकली यहाँ पे बताएंगे कि ये हमारा फर्स्ट प्रोसेसिंग पीरियड है, तब हम यहाँ से पेरोल प्रोसेस करना चालू करेंगे। इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग अ जनवरी फरवरी, वी कैन डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट प्रोसेसिंग इट फ्रॉम दिस पीरियड शेड्यूल। उसके पहले का जो भी है वो ग्रेट एचआर में होगा। क्लियर?
Yeah, clear.
या देन नेक्स्ट फील्ड यू हैव अ डेज फ्रॉम पेमेंट डेट। आपको पे स्लिप अपने एम्प्लॉयज को कब शो करना है, एक दिन पहले शो करना है पेमेंट डेट के, एक दिन बाद करना है, 2 दिन बाद करना है, दैट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन यू कैन हैव देयर। इट इज टोटली बेस्ड ऑन द क्लाइंट्स रिक्वायरमेंट। ठीक है? एनी क्वेश्चंस?
Nothing.
ओके, दैट्स इट। नाउ यू हिट ओके।
Yeah, okay.
आप ओके क्लिक करो और आपका पे ग्रुप भी रेडी हो गया। तो अब जब
Okay.
एम्प्लॉय प्रोसेस करेंगे हम लोग एम्प्लॉय को, तो एम्प्लॉय को पे ग्रुप असाइन होगा, एसके पे ग्रुप, और एसके पे ग्रुप टैग्ड है एसके वीकली पीरियड शेड्यूल के साथ और रन कैटेगरी के साथ। तो जो भी
Okay.
ग्रॉस और नेट कैलकुलेट होगा एसके रन कैटेगरी में, उसके
Mhm.
हिसाब से मंथली पेमेंट होगा एसके पीरियड शेड्यूल के हिसाब से। क्लियर?
Yeah, clear.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग द लॉजिक बिहाइंड द
Yeah,
प्रोसेसिंग
yeah,
फ्रेमवर्क?
everyone interlinked. Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. So now you study about these two tabs in run category. I'll connect tomorrow and we'll discuss this. Fine?
Okay, sure. Yeah, fine. On
Okay.
cycle and off cycle. Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's it. Any
Yeah.
questions, Neha?
And right now, I don't have any queries.
Hmm.
I will practice and tomorrow I will let you know. If any queries,
Great,
definitely tomorrow I'll ask you.
great. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Take care. What is the payment election rule? Okay. So what is payment election rule? So when we configure any system, be it Great HR, be it PeopleServe, be it Workday, so when we what payment method we allow employee to opt in their salary for? Okay. Example, you are an employee. How do you want to receive your salary? Using a direct deposit, using a check, using some other payment method. So as a company, what are the payment method we support that gets configured under the payment election rule? So for example, you are a company owner and you want to sorry.
Hello?
So what I'm saying is that as a company owner, suppose that you have a 50 employee. Now you want to, how do you want to pay to your employee? Maybe do you want to provide any feasibility to the employees that you have a two option to receive your salary, maybe direct deposit or check? Those configuration gets done under the payment election rule. Okay.
Okay.
So the task is maintain payment election rule. Okay. X is the task, maintain payment election rule.
Here I need to enter here.
any task, when I say access the task, you will have to enter a maintain payment election rule.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, what you have to do, click on plus button. Using a plus button, add a row.
Okay.
Yeah. And now you since you are configuring, you are doing a fresh implementation. So you will enter your payment election rule name. So say that uh, we are doing what initial we are keeping SK, right?
Yeah, SK.
Yeah. So enter SK payroll rule. And then read the field and try to pre-populate the data. Let me let me know if you stuck somewhere. Okay. Please scroll right.
Okay.
You will have a more fields. Yeah, come very bottom. You find vertical grid. Yes. Yeah. Now go at the top.
Here, allowed country, which I need to click here.
Whatever country we are configuring for. So suppose your
Okay.
company is belongs to US country, so you will enter a US. Maybe
Okay.
if your company supports for you multiple countries, then multiple countries. So this payment rule we are specifically configuring for the US.
Okay. Done.
Go right. This you have many more fields. Yeah.
Like, what is criteria for employee visibility here? It has so many options here.
Whatever field is not required, maybe you can leave, those are the optional. So you may leave it blank.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, but try to enter as much details because you'll get exposure.
Okay.
Okay, allowed payment type for payment election. So, what are the payment type your organization allow? Maybe direct deposit check. So, in most cases, You'll find for many companies, they always use
Direct
the direct
deposit.
deposit. Yeah, direct deposit. But then some companies also allow checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this like criteria for employee visibility? Absence certificate.
Maybe no, maybe if you want to have a condition condition established that for this, suppose you have a multiple pay groups or multiple visibility, and or you want to have the multiple condition rules, payment rule, payment election rule, so that okay, for this specific employees we want to display this payment election rule, or then for this specific employee we want to display this. So like that. So if you have any visibility related conditions, maybe for the absence, compensation, payroll specific, then you can use this. Yeah. But this is not usually gets used.
Okay.
If you click on payroll, just click on payroll,
Okay.
see what are the options available. So these
Instance.
are the no instance at comparison calculation is nothing but it's a generic calculation which will allow you to create a condition that for which depends upon the condition. That's what I'm saying. That
Okay.
you will create a generic calculation and then you will place it here.
Okay.
Mm. Once you enter all the details, just click OK. Your screen stopped sharing. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your screen is not shared.
Sure. Okay. Let me check once.
Yeah.
Now, can you able to see? Can you?
No, no, not yet.
Not it.
No. Just a black screen I can see. No other thing.
Now.
No, 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 not yet.
Not it.
Maybe just a black screen I can see. Let me rejoin using the link.
Okay.
Yeah. What error did you get? Click on error.
Like default payment type.
Yeah, maybe
Same.
you have missed something. Just enter check there
Yeah. Okay.
at the very last column. No, not here, not here, not here, not here. Here, key you keep. Ah, scroll your cursor to the very right. Very last.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
here
This
you have a
one.
default payment type. Yeah, this one is there. Maybe just enter check or whatever. Yeah, and click OK. So this configuration, if you don't enable this configuration, you will get an error while executing a payroll calculation.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, done. So any questions do you get? Like this is a very straightforward. It does not have. It, it does not require much skills. It's just about maintaining a payment election rule is specifically designed to have a configuration to enable your employees to select the payment method. Okay.
Okay.
So if like based on the client's requirement, what payment, how many payment method they want, it gets configured. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 second. Okay. So any questions here
Okay.
before we move forward to the next?
What about these? Like, what are the? We have so many options here, right? Payroll interface rule and expense rule.
These
Supply.
are these are when you use this payment election rule for different modules.
Okay.
Example, payroll rule is for payroll, but then expense, supplier, the payment transit, payment things are not only for the payroll, right? If you
Yeah.
are in
Yes.
absence, you use the payment. If you are in accounting, so then also if you are students, expense, something like that. So this is for the multiple modules.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a multiple modules configured in Workday tenant, then you will select the payment rule accordingly. So
Okay.
this is for the payrolls. Okay. It's not
Okay.
just a payroll. Like you have a supplier invoice, you have a student invoice, you have a all those things. So for that, this differs.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Uh, any other question?
This is the fourth category, I think. After run category, pay group after payment elections rule, right? Is everything interlinked?
Yeah, that's correct. So now, next what we have is the concept of earnings and deduction. Okay, this is chapter 3. So in chapter 1, we understood introduction to the payroll. Chapter 2 is all about processing framework. Chapter 3 is all about configuring earnings and the deductions. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So do you know what is earnings and deduction? Have you ever
Yeah.
heard
Yes.
the
Yes. Right.
okay.
Adding to
Can you just
the.
can you just little bit brief me about earning and deductions?
Like for earnings, we have all the add-ons like HRA, basic pay, allowances, bonus.
Perfect.
These are all coming under earnings. Coming
Yeah,
to deductions, we have like a statutory taxes, pre-tax and post-taxes. If any group insurances, TDS, these are comes under deduction.
perfect. So whether it's earning, whether it's deductions, okay, in
Mm.
Workday, that is considered as a pay component. So
Okay.
if anybody says that pay component or PC, maybe you can say PC also, okay.
Okay.
So if someone is using terminology of PC pay component, then you may understand that either they are talking about pay component or pay component group. Sorry, either they are talking about earnings or they are talking about deductions. Okay.
Okay.
So suppose I'm using that pay component is not resolving or the pay component is not happening. So you have to understand I am referring about
Hello. Hello.
hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, you're audible to me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sure. Okay. So now can you share your screen again? I cannot
Yeah.
see. Now I can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what I was talking about earnings and deductions. Okay.
Okay.
So earning and deduction is nothing but pay component in Workday. If somebody is referring pay component, you can assume that they are talking about earnings and deductions. Okay. So
Okay.
earning is nothing but anything which adds to the gross. Maybe your basic earning, your hourly pay, your bonus, your what I would say allowance. Okay, everything is considered as the earning. So in an organization, many company may have their earning based on their company policy, how they want to pay, and how they are paying to their employees. All those things. Clear?
Yeah.
So we take their requirement and we configure the earning accordingly. So how do we do that? So to configure the earning, we have a task name called create earning. Okay. So access the task create earning. See, even though we are saying as a create earning, okay, but then it is considered as a pay component. When you will call it out, you will call it as a pay component.
Okay.
Okay, you remember when we were creating a gross, we had added a pay component group. Under pay component group section, we added a adds to gross group, right? So
Yeah.
that
Yes.
group, yeah. So even though that name as a pay component group, but that is considered as the earning only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, here
Mm,
what I need to click here? Create earnings.
no, not earning, just earning. Remove
Yeah.
S.
Create earning. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give the name, maybe whatever you think that this earning I want to create. Maybe create hourly pay. So give SK, hourly pay.
ESK.
Yeah. Hourly pay. HOUR, hourly. Hourly
Okay.
pay. Then give the code as SK, hourly pay, whatever. Now, default payslip name is nothing but if you want to override the name, like example, you have a name as SK hourly pay, right? But
Mm.
on payslip, you just want to display hourly pay. You don't want to display SK. So then you can override the name here, default payslip name. That what you want to display on the payslip. Next, you have a country. This is the eligibility criteria that only this country population will be eligible for this earning. No other population will be eligible. So if you select US here, so this
Yeah.
earning will
Yeah.
be only eligible for the US population, not for any other country. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, you have a effective date. So we have a two tabs available. One is effective date, one is non-effective dated. Okay.
Mm.
So the effective dated tab is contain all the data which will have the payroll impact to the employees pay. I would say payroll effect. Okay, like anything which relates to which may change the salary, which may reduce the salary, which may increase the salary. All those fields configuration is all those fields is available under the effective date, and anything which does not had any impact on the salary things, employees growth or net thing, that comes under the non-effective dated tab. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now configure the earning based on the effective date. So let's say we'll configure again 1900. Since we know that our client contain maybe very old data, so we may process. We just want to load the history. So for that purpose, just configure the earning as 1900. But it doesn't mean that every time you will have to configure the earning as 1900. You can
Okay.
have the configuration based on client requirement as well. Maybe 2024, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Then again, these are the eligibility that first we put the country eligibility, stating that only US population will be eligible for this. Then we entered, uh, now we can further narrow it down eligibility to the run category. So now say that in US, you have a 50 employee, but under regular run category, you have only 50 employees or 40 employees. Okay. So now Workday will check that instead of checking 50, it will only check under 40. So you can enter your SK regular run category. You can enter your SK pay group.
Regular. SK regular or SK pay group?
No, you have some run category name, right? What was the name of your run category?
Yeah, SK regular. I think.
Enter. Hmm. What's the name of your pay group? This is the
Yeah,
eligibility.
SK. Yeah, SK
So
pay group.
any employee who belongs to this run category, this pay group, this earning will calculate only for those, not for all. Okay. Next, further, you have a worker eligibility. What does this mean? This means that regardless of this high level eligibility, example country, one category, pay group, if you have any additional run category at worker level, okay, you may use this option. Like example, I want to check employees year of service greater than 5, or I want to check that employee belongs to so and so pay group, or I want to check that employee has what I would say, maybe employees management level is higher than manager. All this, any conditions. Okay,
Okay.
any worker level condition you can set it under here. So Workday define three set of conditions. Okay, preset of Workday has a predefined condition rule. But still, if you want, if if you have any custom condition rule which does not provided by the Workday, you will have option to create it using generic calculation. You saw under payment election rule, right? That you were getting option for edit instance at comparison calculation, instance at value calculation. All those options you were getting, right? So
Yes.
similar here as well. Why did you jump here immediately?
Sorry, sir.
I was on the yeah. Okay. So on the worker eligibility, you will have a set of conditions defined. But if you don't have that, you will create it based on your requirement. Okay.
Okay.
So click on plus button and add some worker eligibility.
Create or by category type?
Just no. Just search for, let's say, compensation element exists.
Okay.
Yeah. Compensation element. So what we are checking here is that company has like this, we will fetch value from the compensation. So the compensation value must exist for this specific compensation element, whatever we will provide here. That is considered as the compensation element exists. So this condition will check that if this employee is eligible for this earning, but the compensation element uh, must have value. Okay, example, you you were expecting your hourly pay. Okay, but as the employee record, you don't have any value of hourly pay. You does not have any value. So in that case, this earning will not resolve. So that's a worker level condition we are keeping it here.
Okay.
You got it. So just a compensation element value.
Like here we have to select hourly base, right?
No. No. Compensation element.
Here?
Search under type. You have only written compensation. No. Enter compensation element value and then search.
Here, which
Yeah.
item? Click select here.
1 second.
Compensation.
No, second one. Go with the
Compensation.
second one. Yeah, the compensation element value exists and must have a value. I'll explain you this later. But
Okay.
what it is doing is it is checking that whatever compensation element we are going to tag to this earning, whether it has a result or not. Sorry, whether it has any value or not. So if there is no such value available, it will be it like the earning will not be calculated. Okay, this is one eligibility. Second, maybe you can have another row added. And now this time, do you understand what is payroll inputs?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if there is no value present for this earning, This earning is not resolving, but still we want forcefully this earning to be calculated for specific employee. Then we can give the payroll input value. Okay, manually we can process. So to check that whether the payroll input exists or not, we will give the eligibility condition as the payroll input exists. Payroll input exists. Come down. Payroll input exists for pay component. You see here, you no go up, come down. Payroll input exists. One time pay component sub period. Select that. The first one. Yeah. From your screen, the first one. Go up. No, no, no. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the
Payroll
one.
input
Yeah,
one time
that's
exit. Okay.
yes, yes, yes. That's it. Okay. Now what happens here, Sneha, is that you have added two eligibility. Okay, on a two separate rows. That means that this condition is serving as a or condition. So which means that either one condition should become true, it will be eligible.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, either compensation element value must have some value, must had some value, or you have a payroll input exist. If there is no such values exist, if there is no such values exist, it will not calculate the value. It will not calculate the earning. Okay. Now, if you had the same some condition added in the same row, so now you try to add some more condition under the first row. Maybe year of service greater than 5 or any other condition. No, no, no. Don't add a row. Don't add a row. Don't add a row. In the same row, first one.
Here, what I need to enter here?
Condition rule. Let's take you want to see that employee belongs to Atlanta. May I say that location is equals to location type. I'm saying location is equals to Atlanta type.
Look, here I need to enter here location.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. location. See, what I'm saying is enter location
Okay.
and entry. Enter. See, do you have any condition in your mind which you can think of? Let's say location is not equal to Toronto, but Toronto is not under USA. It falls it falls under Canada. Okay, that's the Canadian. I would say just search for year of service. Search for year of service.
Like year of service less than one or greater than.
Select any condition. I just want to explain you something. Just select any condition. Okay, so now what I wanted to explain you here is this compensation element value exists, and when you have a multiple condition added in the same row. Example here, you have a two conditions added. Okay, one is compensation element value exists, and other one is the year of service. So this will serve as the AND operator. AND operator means that both conditions must become true. Then only this earning will calculate, or else it will not calculate.
Okay.
And when you have a multiple conditions added under a different rows, okay, maybe one row, two row, three row, that is served as a OR operator. OR operator means that either this condition should become true or this other another condition should become true. Okay.
Okay.
So that is what the difference I wanted to show you. Maybe now you can remove the condition eligibility, but the concept I wanted to make it clear that this is how it works.
Either or.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it differs. It totally differs that what exactly you want to configure, but uh, it is like this is how the workday works. Maybe conditions can be different. Conditions can have any conditions you can have, but this is this is how it works.
Okay.
Make sense? Now come down. There is another part is scheduling. So this scheduling tab is nothing but how your payment will be scheduled.
Okay. In the scheduling, what I need kept here?
Under scheduling, what you have to do is like you don't have to do, but just I wanted to explain you that how does it work. Okay, give me
Okay.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be on mute. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay, what I am saying is that scheduling is nothing but when you are not paying it to every week, every month to the workers. You will be paying on a specific week, on a specific, let's say, let's say you have any earning and you want to pay it to every first pay period of the month, or maybe just once in a month, or maybe once in a 6 month. In such scenario, you use this scheduling. So when your client says that this earning, I want to pay, I want to pay, let's say in a year, I just only want to pay twice, maybe after 3 months and after, sorry, and after 3 months and after then directly 12 months. So in such scenario, you use the scheduling. So you will define your payment date should be payment month equals to 3 or payment month is equals to 12. So in such scenario, whether the earning will calculate or not, but the payment will happen only on the specific month, whatever you will provide here. So that you can understand it with the concept called schedule. So it's like you're scheduling the payment here. So whatever
Mm.
value you'll provide, you are scheduling the payment. Okay. So on the specific schedule, the payment will be made. So when you get any such requirement, you will provide a scheduling here.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So for now, under calculation, for now you just enter 50 here. Remove this, just cancel the scheduling one. We are not going to have any scheduling configured.
Okay.
Yeah. Just enter 50 and save the earning, or else you will lose the configuration. Yeah. And enter.
This one I need to select.
I said save the earning. Come down and click OK.
Mm.
On and save the earning, or else you will lose all your configuration. Okay. Sneha, did you hear me? I'm saying you save the earning. Come down and click OK.
Actually, what happened is,
Uh-huh.
your data is missing, I think.
Okay, you lose all the configuration.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
even
what
here,
I was saying. Did you lose or did you saved it?
I didn't save it. I didn't click OK also.
Okay, then create everything new.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Payroll input exists.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that.
No, no problem. That's fine.
I think now this one is saved.
Okay, now why I asked you to save this earning, because whenever if we want to edit this, you will be able to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I would say now the calculation part is pending, so that is required a more complexity, that is more complex. So we'll discuss that tomorrow. Okay. For now, we will have the earning like that only. Now, next part is calculation and related calculation, which will require maybe good amount of time. So that's where
Okay.
I'm not starting it today. We'll start it
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So your homework is to create earning, okay, based on, maybe create another earning, not this one,
Okay.
and create another earning. Try to create a calculations as well. Just try. If not, that's fine.
Okay. Calculation.
Okay. Yeah, maybe any earning which you think, bonus earning or any other earning which you may think that it is good, I can do that. Maybe a payroll input earning.
Okay.
Yeah, you just do that and let me know. We'll connect
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Apo, any questions?
Actually, I'm a little bit confused here because create earnings.
Uh,
I think new task for me. I think
create earning. Yeah, this is the
yeah.
task. Not, yeah, just earning. Yeah, this one. And then you'll have to work on the configurations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now come down. So this condition, the two condition, I don't think so. Both the conditions are two.
Okay.
Okay. I will explain you why. So first
Okay.
of all, you have not this one. This in the second row, the two condition. आपने दोनों condition ऐड किया है ना?
Mm-hmm.
हाँ, ये सही नहीं है। मैं बताता हूँ क्यों। आप इसको ओपन करो, पहले वाले को, कॉम्पेंसेशन वन टाइम।
Okay.
सो यहाँ पे आप क्या चेक कर रहे हो कि कॉम्पेंसेशन में वन टाइम या बोनस पेमेंट रहना चाहिए। दैट इज गुड, आप ये रख सकते हो।
Okay.
Returns true if exist one time bonus payment for specific pay component for the worker in date. Okay, okay, this is good, but then other one, logic calculation, that is not required. Can you go back? Why it is not giving you the back option?
No, no, here option is not available. I think here.
No, no, no. Just for going back. No, you must get some back. Okay, again do the view earning. Yeah, open that earning. Now edit this. Come down. Delete the worker eligible for bonus. Because if you have added a compensation one time exist condition, that means it is already checking कि वो employee eligible है कि नहीं है. So you can remove the eligible one. Yes, this does not make any sense. Okay. Now
Okay.
this makes sense. Now
Okay.
under calculation, you have selected bonus. So that is wrong. So first of all, what you will have to do, why, what is this? Open this. Again, it's a pay component. It will not calculate any value. Cancel this.
Okay.
Yeah. Come down. Come down.
Okay.
Further come down. I want to check compensation element.
Quarterly bonus I had it here.
You have created this or it was already there?
Yeah, yes, it was already there.
Okay, fine. So in this case, quarterly bonus must be assigned to the employee's payslip compensation in order to calculate this. Okay. Now
Okay.
go up and under calculation, you type compensation element value. Yeah, compensation element value. Mm, 1 second. 1 second. Compensation element value using PC.
Which one I need to select here? Which
Go up,
one?
go up,
Okay.
come down.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, compensation element value using PC frequency override. Yeah, that
This
one should
one.
also be okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me just 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Do this compensation element value using PC frequency override, or you can also do that. Uh, so currently we have selected only, no? But that's fine. It will return a value. We are not going to select the compensation PC frequency override. PC frequency override is nothing but pay component frequency override, which is down with the next just below. You have a check drop down for pay component frequency, override frequency for that only. So that's fine, no problem. Next, you have a related calculation. Yeah, remove that. This is also not required. But I guess you will not get option to remove it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is also not required. So this is again, it's wrong. Why you have added related calculation? I don't understand. Because I have मैंने बोला था कि जब हम कैलकुलेशन में कोई वैल्यू रिफर करेंगे जहाँ पे हम को रिलेटेड कैलकुलेशन की यूज होगी तभी हम रिलेटेड कैलकुलेशन यूज करते हैं. So that's fine. Limit, why you have used the limit?
Like we are paying bonus, right? So that's why I kept 500,
But that's fine.
5,000.
Bonus
Sorry.
is whatever calculation will happen, that will calculate the bonus. उसमें लिमिट देने की जरूरत नहीं है. But that's fine, no problem. You can keep it. It's on the requirement. It will not make any harm to the configuration. Okay. Compensation element, I understand that from this compensation element, you're fetching a value to your bonus pay component. That is good. Now go to the non-effective dated tab. Yeah, you have not added any groups here. Why you have not added? This should be the part of gross, right? Gross. So
Add to
any
base,
bonus will calculate, yes, adds to gross. Taxes will be deducted on this. So make it part of taxes.
like post tax.
No, it's a earnings. So federal tax, state tax, local tax, those are those groups.
Okay.
Yeah. State taxable, local taxable. Yeah. Now your earning makes sense. But still, certain tweak and changes will be required that we will do later when we will run the pay calculation. Okay. But
Okay.
this is how you create earning.
Okay.
Now show me the direction which you have created.
Sir, I reviewed the 4-1 not K repeated plans, but I didn't create it.
You have not created any deductions.
No, no, I didn't create it. Just I reviewed the 401K retirement plans. I thought I
That's
missed it.
fine, no problem. If you're confident, so that's fine, no problem. Okay, so now we will proceed with our next chapter called taxes. Okay, how the tax configuration gets done in Workday. So do you know how many taxes are there uh s- in US?
I think FLSA, Fair Labor Standard
Mm-hmm.
Act, and
Mm-hmm.
401K retirement plans,
Mm-hmm.
and garnishments,
Mm-hmm.
and like 403 A something deduction is there.
But these are not a taxes. These are something
Sorry,
deductions.
sorry. Yeah, sorry, deduction.
So
Uh,
taxes, I'll just give you about taxes. Taxes
okay.
is nothing but taxes are some like the earning which you make, okay? And
Okay.
on the specific earning, whatever deduction, whatever tax you pay, that is considered as a taxes, okay? You pay to the government, either the state government, either local government or federal government, okay? Federal government means that nationwide. State government means that specific to the particular state. Local
Yeah.
means that specific to the local.
Okay.
So there are three types of taxes available in US. One is
Right.
federal, one is state, and one is local.
Okay.
Okay. So Workday delivered the tax calculation functionality as a standard functionality, or okay, which means that we don't have to build any such deductions which should calculate which should calculate the taxes. Okay, it will be automatically delivered by the Workday. Workday will provide those calculations as part of their service, I would say. Okay, as a part of Workday payroll configuration. So in this case, what we have to do, we as a payroll consultant have to enable those taxes. We will enable the taxes to calculate it as per our client's requirement. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how do we calculate? So there are first thing we do the setup at the company level.
Okay.
So company means that every organization must have the tax ID. If they don't have the tax ID, the payroll will not calculate any taxes, which means that the employer tax ID. Example, if you are a employer or I am an employee, if you have to deduct my taxes, you must also have your employer ID, right?
Nice.
Example, PAN card here in India. तो अगर मेरा
Maybe.
टैक्स डिडक्ट करना है तो आपको भी अपना टैक्स पैन कार्ड रखना पड़ेगा
Yeah,
और
GST.
10।
Yeah,
या
definitely.
तो सिमिलरली यहाँ पे हम कंपनी लेवल पे टैक्स आईडी सेटअप करेंगे पहले। सो गो टू
Okay.
द कंपनी यूजिंग द टास्क कॉल्ड व्यू कंपनी। यस, नो नो नो, जस्ट व्यू कंपनी।
Your company.
या जस्ट व्यू कंपनी and open a company, any company, existing company in the system. Let's see how many companies are there. Search for global modern. Modern. That's it. Enter. Global modern USA one. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Open this. So how you will, this might have already done the setup, but still, how do we do this? How do we check this? So go to the related action, the three button. Yeah. And go to the edit company. Company under company. One second, okay?
Okay.
No, come down. No, edit company. No, you just have to go under company. Cancel this. Go to the company. Go to the related action. Under company, you find edit company tax detail. No, okay, good, that's fine. Go to the related action. Under company, you'll see edit company tax details.
Mm.
Here, I am not sure, but I cannot read the text what it's coming.
Edit
So,
company tax details here.
yes. Now, under tax ID, yes. So see, this configuration has already been done here.
Mm. This is the tax ID, employer ID.
Oh, sorry, I was talking on mute. Oh my God. Okay. I was saying that you will have to, this is how you have to enable your text IDs here. Any employer who wants to deduct the taxes for their employee, they must have their tax IDs, and that too, that should listed under this section. If
Okay.
this is not present, your employee cannot deduct taxes for their employees, as well as employer tax can also be not be deducted. So this is very important step which you have to ensure before you work for any tax setup configuration. Make sure company tax ID details are updated properly or not.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay.
Don't make any changes here. Just for your FYI that this is how it works.
Okay.
Now, now, now we will do the federal tax setup configuration. Okay. So what
Okay.
is federal setup config? What is federal tax setup? As I said, it's a nationwide taxes where employee and employer both pay taxes based on their eligibility or based on their company or country taxation rules. Okay, so those rules and calculation will be delivered by the Workday, but is enabling is the thing which we as a Workday consultant do. So let's work on the federal tax setup configuration. So for federal tax setup configuration, we search for the task edit company,
Okay.
edit company, federal US tax reporting. This is for federal configuration. Search
Search.
edit company, federal US tax reporting.
Edit company. Federal.
US tax reporting.
US tax report.
Yeah, select the company, USA one, Global Modern Services USA. Yeah. And now you see the text setup has already been enabled, but just understand what is there. Why I cannot read your screen? I can see your screen is entirely blank. Sorry, not blank, but blur. It's same for
Yeah.
you as well.
No, I'm getting properly. I don't
Just
know.
stop sharing and share one more time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I cannot read the text from your screen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting properly, but I don't know.
Yeah, just reshare
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will share.
Reshare now.
Yeah, I'm sharing. I'm sharing. No,
Yeah,
are you
now I
able to
can read.
see?
Yes, yes, yes. Now I can read. Okay. So now you see the company tax reporting. The company tax configuration has been done here. So
Okay.
one is start date, then oh sorry.
A recording. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So see how the taxes will be deducted for regular payroll. So that's saying that it should be the flat rate. And for supplemental or separate payroll, they are saying the flat rate. So they have already enabled it. Okay, for this company. If it was not enabled, so based on our client requirement, we would be enabling it. So you just go to the one by one on each tab and understand how it has been enabled here.
Okay.
So it is totally based on your client requirement that how they like also see what are the other options available for the specific fields.
Allow pre-tax reduction allocation. allocation. Allow ongoing work deduction tax allocation here.
Yeah, so these are, we are enabling it. Yes, we are enabling it how the taxes will be calculated, how the federal tax will be calculated for the company related things. Okay, federal is mostly employer pays the taxes. So how the employer will pay the taxes, those configuration we do here. Now come down. You have a W2. Do you know what is W2?
No idea. Like we have here in India, we have TDS forms
Mm, we have a Form
like
16.
that. Yeah, yes, like that. WTP.
Yes, 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 yes. So similarly, they have a year-end form as a W2. So how that form is like, is this electronically filing would be there or not? So that configuration is done here under this section. That is already
Okay.
been done. You don't have to worry about it. But then just review this,
Okay.
how the configuration has been done. Okay. So
Mm.
you will also get a requirement from your client that they want to enable the federal tax configuration, and they want the flat rate or any other supplemental rate, or maybe they will give you the numerous requirements, and accordingly you will have to do the system configuration, and then the federal tax will automatically will be calculated based on, you remember you added a group to your earning federal taxable.
Yeah, yes, tax
Yes,
reductions. Is there.
that group will calculate using this configuration.
Okay.
Okay, so that is how the linkage has happened. Now click OK and do the same, execute the same task for state and local tax withholding. Maybe you just explore it, yeah, explore it once and then ask me a question if you get some questions.
Okay, here two option is there, right? Flat rate and standard withholding.
Yes, flat rate and standard withholding. So what the
Yes,
difference between flat rate and standard withholding? It
withholding
depends
is
upon the employment, how they want the taxes to be deducted. Whether they need a flat rate, just a flat rate will be deducted, or they need a certain standard withholding. Like example, if your income is between this and this, then this much percent, so and so, then this much percent. That depends. How do you choose your taxes to be deducted?
okay.
And as I just said, these are the company. Federal is more of company tax, company paid taxes. So that this is how it gets configured.
Okay.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Suppose if you take any example, like if here we have some, like we have some tax points, is it right? Up to 12 lakh, there is no deduction here in
Hmm.
India. Like that,
Hmm.
is there any certain amount is there in USA?
Yes, there is definitely would be there. But what this, I am saying, this is the employer related deduction.
Okay, employer. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the company related deduction, company
Okay.
related taxes. So
Okay.
your company will anyhow have to pay the taxes.
Mm.
Okay. So that, and also that depends upon which tax. It's not mandatory that on every tax there will be the limit or something like that. But then they are just choosing how the taxes will be deducted for their company. That's it. Those configuration we are doing here. Now, when you do the state and local, you will get those options as well.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Any other question?
Mm. You told me we have limit is there.
Mm-hmm.
For example, in India, we have we have PT deduction is there, like this much amount for employee need to deduct. These are called withholding taxes, right?
Mm.
Like that, is there any limit here for certain amount here?
You just you just execute. Here you will not. As I said that all those calculation will be delivered by the workday. We just do a setup here. We are
Okay,
just enabling that for this country, the fact for this company, the federal tax will be deducted. We are just doing that. We are not doing any other setup here. If you want to
Okay.
check what's the rule for the what's the taxation rule, okay,
Okay.
then you will have to access the task called all payroll tax data.
Okay.
Search for all payroll tax data report,
Payroll taxes.
not taxes, not remove the first one. Yeah.
Was this one only, right? All payroll
Yes.
tax data. Yeah. Okay. We can select California here.
We are checking it for federal, right? So just click on federal.
But
Yeah.
okay.
Click OK.
These are not required. Payroll state.
These are states, na? We haven't
Yeah.
done anything. You want to check first federal, no?
Okay.
Now you just read it, how the taxes will be derived.
Okay.
And you'll find the calculations under here. Whatever question you were asking, no, that from 12 lakh there will be no tax. So if
Mm.
those rule will be applied under here, that things that calculation you will find here. So you'll see how the tax is configured, what's exemption, what the calculation method. See the wage and limit section.
Mm.
If you scroll down, you'll see multiple details. See, if the base amount is 0 to 16,100, flat tax would be 0.
Okay.
So it will automatically calculate. You don't have to do anything. You just have to
Okay.
enable the configuration there, whatever I was showing you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, similarly, the way we enable for federal, similarly, we will enable for state and local.
Okay.
So the task name is edit company, state and local US tax reporting. I didn't set companies. Yeah, company. Select the company global model. And
Can I
now,
select?
since this is a state, so you will have to select the state and do the configuration accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I select California here?
any state. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, this configuration has already been done. Just review this. What data configuration has been done?
Here mentioned
Don't
supplement.
go so fast. Read
Okay.
read field by field. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the start date is 1/1/2008. They
Okay.
have provided the tax, which is state withholding and state withholding work and state withholding resident. So I guess only two type of taxes are available in the California.
California.
One is resident and one is work. Whatever taxes will be available, okay, that will automatically you will get that option to select under here. If there will be no tax in the specific state, you will not find any any option to select under text field.
Okay.
Okay. Then here you have a use FEIN or EIN. FEIN means federal federal uh, uh,
Identification number or
yeah,
something.
identification number, and similarly just EIN is nothing but just an identification number. Okay.
Okay.
So if you say that use FEIN number, so the same FEIN number which you saw on the text company text ID setup, okay, that
Okay.
will appear under here, which is already appearing as a federal FEIN number.
Okay.
Okay. And if you see, if you wish to use EIN number, which is state specific, then you can choose the number which your client will provide to you.
Okay.
Go to the next. How do you wish your taxes to deduct? Standard withholding or flat rate? So for the single check, they are saying standard withholding. For separate check, they are saying flat rate. So as per this configuration, the taxes will be deducted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. If you come down, what are the unemployment taxes available in US for California state? That is SUI ER. ER will always represent employer related. So SUI is nothing but state unemployment insurance. So this is the employer taxes which employer has to pay. So now you go. Yeah, see, use employer tax override rate. So they are overriding the state rule with the employer rule, which means that whatever the state rule would be, they are saying that we don't want to pay taxes on that. We want to pay uh for the rate called 2.8. So accordingly, the calculation will happen. Now,
Okay.
yes. For FUI ER, they have not configured anything, which means that there will be not be any FUI ER credit reduction, which is next one. Then there is other taxes. So these are some other taxes which is applicable, and accordingly the configuration has been done for the other taxes.
Okay.
Are you understanding what I'm explaining you?
Yeah, yes, it little bit confused. I think this is a new concept for me, so that's why I didn't hear SUI or US related. So I need to work on it.
That's fine, no problem. That's why I'm saying just read this. Just don't scroll it. Just read. Try to understand
Okay.
what configuration has been done here.
Okay.
Maybe field by field, then you'll understand. Okay, take a 5 minutes. I am here only. Read it
Okay.
and then let me know. Don't look for calculations, Sneha. These are
Okay.
workday delivered. This will not make any sense to you. Just look at the fields and the setup.
Okay.
I'm saying again and again. If you'll go inside calculation, you will get confused and
Yeah,
it will
yes.
not make any sense because
Actually, I
these
didn't
are workday
understand.
delivered.
Yeah. I didn't understand SUA. That's why I'm looking for that.
No, no, no.
What it means
Just,
SUA.
yeah.
Done. This one is done.
Are you comfortable? What does this
Yeah.
state tax field means? What does
Yeah.
this? How many taxes are available? Okay,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
other taxes, state taxes. You just read about this as well. Okay,
Okay.
about the US specific taxes. Then you'll understand much more better way. Go up
Okay.
little bit. Now in California, what are the local taxes available? That configuration will do under the local tab.
Okay.
And how we will get to know that what are the local tax available, so that will automatically populate here when you click on the tax tab. Add a row, add a new row.
Okay.
Yeah, give the start date as 1/1/2026, and now click on the tax. What? Okay, so only one tax is available, only one local tax is there in the
The
California. That,
California.
yes, that's why we are only getting only one option. Okay, now you understanding. So
Yeah. Yes.
whatever tax will applicable for specific state, specific county or city, those will auto populate here, and we just have to select and specify the method of the taxation, how what tax ID will be used. Only those setup we do. Rest other
Okay.
configuration or rest not other configuration. Rest the calculation will be automatically done.
Okay.
We don't have to do anything. Okay. Similarly, just cancel this. Just cancel this. There is a cancel button available at the very bottom.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah. Now you select any other state which does not have any any taxes. So maybe I would recommend you to select Dallas. And under state, select Dallas.
California or something. Any
You
other?
just selected California, no? Now you look for Dallas.
Okay.
अभी तो आपने कैलिफोर्निया देखा ना,
Yeah.
तो फिर वापस से क्यों सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो कैलिफोर्निया? मैं बोल रहा हूँ डेलस सिलेक्ट करने के लिए.
Sorry. Here there is no option here. I think.
Look under drop down.
Down. Texas.
Yeah, Texas, Texas, Texas. Yeah. See, now you see the difference between the option we had on California and option we have here.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Right.
Why we have a limited option? Because there is no employee taxes available under the Dallas. Okay. That's why only employer related taxation configuration has been done here. And also there is no local tab available at the top,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
which
Yes.
means which means that you cannot have the local context as well. So
Okay.
in this state, there is no state and local tax configurations are there.
Yeah.
Similarly, you
Yes.
just check for any other two, three more states
Okay.
and let me know if you have any questions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Florida, is it comes under UST?
Everything is US only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here also local tax is not available here. And your default employer tax is 2.7% here. There is no override rate also here.
Yeah. So this that again, that's what I'm saying. It all depends upon your company's configuration or requirement, how they want
Okay.
to do this.
Okay.
Okay. And Florida also does not have any employee state taxes. That's the reason it has only
Okay.
employer related tax setup. There is no employee tax setup available.
Yeah, only employer.
Yeah. Similarly, search for any other.
In Alaska, I think here also local tax is not available, only employer tax is available. But in tax form, we have ER is there and USA is there. Like employer related.
SUI ER, okay. SUI ER means that employee
Rel-
unemployment taxes and employer unemployment taxes are available. Okay. ER means that employer, and if there is no such ER mentioned, then it means that it's an employee. So
employer.
in Alaska, only employee and employer unemployment taxes are there, and there is no other taxes. That is the reason this configuration has been done.
Okay, unemployment. Okay.
Makes sense? Now you are understanding little bit.
Yeah, yes, now I'm understanding.
Okay.
Here also same two or more. I think you select federal EAN. Here EAN is there. No state withhold here mentioned.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That's fine. Now you have a ESS forms. ESS
Yeah.
forms means that employee self-service form. So if you want to enable, this is even if you enable it at one state, it will enable it for the entire for all population.
Okay.
So simply all form has been enabled and default disclaimer has been added. If you want to display any custom disclaimer, you can type under the custom disclaimer section and accordingly it will be displayed to the employee.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So check for any other state and let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Yeah. I will show you how the employee elect for their taxes when we'll assign pay group to our when we will assign any pay group uh, to the specific employees. Maybe in tomorrow's session I will explain you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Colorado, you have a employee will have the state local taxes both applicable.
Mm.
Click on state and local and see what configuration has been done. Only local city withholding taxes are there.
Nice.
That too for San Francisco. Again, you selected California. We just saw California.
Just I'm reviewing previously what is there and now
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Just do it. Only state tax, no local tax.
yes. Here also variation is there like supplemental tax method, single check, separate check. Previously it was like mm, what is called
Regular check and supplemental,
regular
something
check.
like.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. So it depends. That's what I'm saying. So every this field, these pages are dynamic pages. So depending upon state and local taxation rule, this page will be dynamically, and only those fields will be applicable which will have those taxes.
Okay.
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 So I guess let me just check it. What are the topics we have covered? Uh, we'll see worker tax elections maybe tomorrow. How employee can elect. Maybe you also study from your side how an employee can elect the taxes.
Okay. Employee elect taxes. Okay.
Yes, how the taxation will be deducted for an employee. Maybe tomorrow, not today. In the meantime, I am here. You explore certain more state and federal tax configuration and let me know if you have any questions. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Here I found Colorado union rate is there.
Yeah. So for Colorado, some additional tax is there, which is
Tax
union
rate.
rate. Yeah. That's what I said. This page is dynamic page, and depending upon state rules, this page will have their. It will give you option to enable a union rate, state rate, local, all those things. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have one query regarding unemployment.
Tell me.
Yeah. In India, we don't have unemployment tax, is there, right?
Sorry.
In India, we don't have
Uh,
unemployment tax. Is it correct?
India's taxation is different. US taxation is different. Don't
Yeah,
compare
yeah,
it with
this,
India.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But what is the like? What is main the like? What is the meaning of unemployment tax? Why unemployed paid tax? That's why I have query about that.
So what is unemployment tax is in US, every employer has to pay unemployment tax to the government. Okay. So if any employee who gets fired from their job or who lost their job, so the government supports them. Government provides subsidy to those workers who has lost their job for certain period of time using these money, whatever taxation they receive it from the employers.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Understood. Thank you.
Yes. So that money gets used to support such workers who lost their jobs in US.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yesterday हमने देखा कि we studied about how do we do the federal, state, and local tax
Tax.
setup.
Yes.
So today we'll see how the employee can elect it. Okay. तो
Okay.
एम्प्लॉय के लेवल पे जब एम्प्लॉय को एक टैक्स सिलेक्शन करना होता है, सो हाउ इज दैट पॉसिबल? ओके, तो you what you have to do, you just select any employee. Select any employee. No, not your profile, maybe any other employee.
Actually, I don't know.
Just search for view pay group.
You-
Yeah, search for view pay group, yes, and search for weekly. Okay, so open this employee. Open this. Now go to the action. Add a new mid snap. Go to the action.
Actions. Okay.
Yeah, and then go to the payroll. Then go to add US tax selections. Yeah, this is how it works. Okay, now click OK. Now you see here current active election. You will get to know that this employee's work state is home state is Connecticut. Okay, and you can click on the current active election so to see what is the current active election for this employee. What the Yeah. So currently this employee has availed federal tax election. Federal, he has availed the federal. He is a married guy. He has a number of allowances too, and all those things. Okay. Then he also has a state tax elections.
State.
Yeah, come down, come down. Yeah. So this is the state tax election, and this is the other tax elections. Okay. So this is how you can see. 1 second. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Um, so can you again stop sharing and reshare your screen? I can see you some blurred screen. Reshare, reshare the screen.
Now can you visible here?
Yes, now it is visible. So what I was saying is, so if you go to the employee add worker US tax selection, yes, that's correct. So if you'll come down, this is you can see the current active elections. But if you wish to add another election, suppose employee has not elected for the taxes, okay? So employee can go under here, or there's a task also. You can access this task and you can do your elections. Come down, you see you have a add. हाँ, तो यहाँ पे you just keep okay. Hmm. Now, if you want to select the federal, so under federal, you just add a row. Yeah, add a row and you do your election. So these are the employee specific data which employee has to enter whether the employee is married or not. Is there any extra withholding? And accordingly, you just enter your withholding elections. Okay. So similarly for unemployment insurance, if you wish to, like if your company is willing you to pay your unemployment taxes or insurance, so you add your here and then you do the futa tax election. Similarly for FICA Medicare as well. So that depends which taxes you are applicable for, and accordingly you do your elections. Okay. So it's not like here in India or UK that based on your earning and something like that you are eligible for all the taxes. In US, they have a multiple taxes. They have a unemployment insurance tax. They have what it is called. They have a FUTA tax. They have a federal tax. They have a state tax. They have a city tax. They have a county tax. So not every employee eligible for all the taxes. So it depends who all are eligible for which taxes, and accordingly they do the elections. So in India, or in UK, it is not like that we do our tax elections, right? Regardless, in India, you are already doing a great HR payroll
Yeah.
calculation. So if you earn more than 13 lakh or 14 lakh in a year, you don't have to specifically decide that how much tax I have to pay. It will automatically deduct from your salary. That's correct. So
Yeah. Yes.
In UK, employees do their tax elections. Sorry, in US. So this is the task which is available for the US employees to elect their taxes.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Same goes with the state tax election. Same goes with the tax allocations. What is tax allocation? Tax allocation is nothing but when you work for multi-state. Example, you are in New York and California, you are working for both the states. You are residing in one state and working for other state, something like that. Then you allocate
Okay.
your taxes based on your work jurisdiction. So if you add a row here, add a row, yes. And for the specs effective dated, yes. So tax jurisdiction allocation, add a row to the tax work jurisdiction allocation, yes. And suppose you are in New York and add another row that you have to work in the California as well. No, 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 add one more row. California. So now suppose you are working in two states. Okay. So the two states must be deducted for you. So maybe you can allocate your taxes at 50%, 50% New York and 50% California. One second, okay.
Okay.
So this is how you do the tax allocation. So multi-state, this concept is known as the multi-tax state tax allocation. So when you work in the multiple state, okay, and you want to allocate your taxes accordingly. Let's say you are 90% time you are working in New York, but then only 10% of time you are working in California. So then you will allocate your taxes that 90% in New York and 10% in California, like that. It will not be always
Split.
50%, 50/50 or something like that. Okay. So you just explore this little bit. Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. It's pretty simple. There's it like you we just went ahead on the worker profile and updated it, right? But then there is a
Yes.
task also associated to it. Using add worker US tax selection is the task which you can access and do the tax selections
Okay.
directly in the search bar. Yeah, no, 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 not from here. No, okay, just go to the click on more 12 option is there, no? On the very left hand side.
Where it is?
More 12 at the very left hand side. You have a more option, right?
Yeah,
There,
here.
yeah. Click on pay tab. Pay tab. Below to the compensation.
Where I need to select here?
Yeah. Click on this. You will find a payment elections and then state tax selection also would be available. So just cross this. You have some notification, remove, cancel that. Yeah, tax selections. Yeah. So you can also see what is the tax selection employee has made under this, and then you will also get the option to add any new tax selections. Just come down. Are you getting option to add a tax selection? Come down, bottom.
No, this is the one I think.
Okay, then I guess from here the tax selection option is not showing, but then you can go to the pay tab and on the sorry action payroll, and there you will get an option to add worker US tax selection. So this is how the employee makes their tax selection. Okay. Any questions, Neha? Are you connected?
Yes, I'm looking for the options. Here we need to check payroll and Hello?
Can you hear me? Neha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Hello.
think your voice is a little lower, little bit low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, what I am saying is, I'm saying that whenever any worker wish to do the tax elections, they can do either using the task called add worker years tax election, or they can go to the actions under worker profile, payroll. They will find that add worker years tax election option will be available, and that can leverage that they can leverage to do the tax elections.
Okay.
Now, um, when you have a multi-state tax allocations, then you will be allocating your taxes using the tax allocation option. So what I'm
Okay.
asking is, do you have any questions, any concerns?
Like, what is a federal W4 election here?
That's a type of tax election. W4, if you'll see here, that specific taxes in the US.
Okay.
It depends upon who is eligible for what sort of taxes. So it's a US
Okay.
terminology, tax related terminology. It's not a workday related things.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't have to worry about what worker has selected. And if you talk about what is W4 tax election, so let me just give you some glimpse. Yeah, so it is, as I said, that it's a employee pays taxes. Okay, it's a form of like, are they single or married? Do they have any dependents or children or not? Like that. They have a multiple job. So like that. So again, it depends upon it depends upon what tax election they wanted to make, and they have that option available, and accordingly they select it.
Here mentioned locking letter. What is locking letter?
One second, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what you were saying.
Like locking letter. What is locking letter?
Locking, sorry,
Locking letter.
I didn't get your question.
Locking letter.
Locking letter.
Yeah, yes. Right.
So do you mean withholding code or lock-in letter? Okay. Lock-in letter. So again, I'm saying that this is specific to the Connecticut withholding. So this is Connecticut state related taxes. So now if you'll open any other employee, you will not find any specific to this. So it is US specific things. It is not a workday specific thing. So you have a Connecticut employees will be enrolling for the state tax election, and then they will have to select this option. Now just do one thing. Open a view a pay group again. Do a view pay group and open any other employee.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So this is more of data, the question you are asking. Yeah. Now go to the add US tax selection and see what which this employee belongs to which state.
California.
No, all elections, all elections. Click on all elections. Yeah, go to the state. Come down. Yeah. Do you see the similar tab there?
No, yeah.
Mm, California withholding taxes. Okay.
I
So
think
it,
state to state vary. I think
sorry,
state to state vary.
I am not able to hear you clearly,
Like
Sneha.
state to state may vary.
State is what?
Like I'm telling you, state to state, some variations is there.
Okay. So basically, what I am trying to explain you here is that you don't have to worry about what data employee has to select. You
Okay,
you as a payroll consultant don't have to elect employee for their taxes. Okay.
okay,
You don't have to worry about what employee has elected for their taxes, what state election they have done, what federal election they have done, what local elections they have done. You don't have to worry about them. You only have
okay,
to you only have to be knowledgeable about how Workday does the tax elections, how employee go and elects their taxes, how the multi-state tax allocations happen. That's it. No
okay.
other thing you will have to worry about, because everything, as I said, that it's a supported country. Workday supports payroll for 5 countries.
Five
So all
countries.
the taxation, yes, all the taxation for this specific 5 country will be delivered by the Workday itself.
Okay,
Yeah, and these things are more of data specific.
okay.
Okay, so this is about US tax elections, employee tax election. Any questions to the employee tax elections?
No, I think I need to study.
Sorry.
I think I need to study. I think terminology is different, so I need to clarify on that. Like here, MSRR example is there. So I need to explore all the things what you hear, what all
Again, I'm
things.
saying same thing. Again, I'll say the same thing. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have to
yes, yes.
explore these things. These are the US specific tax elections.
Yeah, okay,
You will not, you, even though you will explore these things, it will not make any sense if you are willing to work on the Workday consulting side. If you are
yeah,
willing to work on the operation side, that you will be running a pay calculation, you will be validating only those things, only those jobs if you want to do, then
okay,
in that case you will have to worry about this people. But when
okay,
it comes to the Workday consulting, implementing the Workday payroll, gradually it will come in. It's not like that you will have to explore each fields available on the text selection and understand.
okay.
Okay.
Just for basic idea. Okay,
Yeah, just to know how the Workday functions when it comes to adding a text selection and
okay,
editing the text selection, allocating a multiple state text selections.
okay.
Yeah. Again, your screen is blurred. Next topic, what we have is the withholding order. So, have you ever heard the terminology of withholding orders?
Yeah, with order, I don't know, but withholding like employer holds some amount and directly pay to the state or um, federal for income tax. I think.
No, income tax is different. Withholding order or the court orders is different.
Okay, you are talking about withholding order, right?
Yes, I'm talking about the withholding orders. In
Sorry, I
UK,
don't.
it is also known as the court orders.
Okay,
Yeah. So, what it is, when an employee, let's assume employee was married, and employee got divorced. The
Okay.
employee got divorced, and the case was lost by this employee. Okay, and
Mhm.
now so employee has to pay, let's say 12, let's take any figure, any figure to every week to his spouse. Okay, so that is considered as the withholding order. So when any court cases are happening, and employee lost the case, an employee has to pay either to the state government or to the federal government or to the bankruptcy or to the child support or to the spouse support. Those orders are known as the withholding orders. So in such cases, government, like not government, but the code issues the order that okay, this was the case was filed against this employee. Employee has lost this case, and now employee has to pay so and so amount to so and so person in every paycheck, every month, every week, every semi-monthly, every quarterly, depends. So that is considered as the withholding order. Clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So every like to record the withholding order, we have to. There are two tasks. Either the task is record withholding order. You just select the record withholding order. Search for record US withholding order. I'm saying not just withholding order.
Withholding.
Record RECORD.
Record US withholding order for worker, right?
Yes, yes. So select the worker.
Anyone I can select here?
No, yes. For now, for the example purpose, select anyone. Maybe select any employee. Select Aiden, AIDEN.
Okay, this
And
one's
I am not able to see your screen. It's blurred.
blurred.
Yeah, can you stop share and share again?
Okay.
Yeah. It's not yet coming.
Now, can you see my screen?
No. Maybe I'm not sure if it is because of my network or your network. So, okay, can I ping you in 30 minutes? Looks like my network is fluctuating.
Okay.
Okay, you just study about withholding order. I'll ping you in maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
We'll connect and we'll get this withholding order topic. Okay.
Okay.
I am not able to see your screen. Let me just refresh my network.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. You already recorded, right? Why you are
Yeah.
doing it again? I
Yeah.
just want.
Yesterday I couldn't save it, right?
No, you like as a part of homework, you already saved it, right?
Yesterday I didn't fill it right. Yesterday.
Yesterday, no. Yesterday we did not complete it, but then I gave you to complete this as a homework. So did you do that?
Yeah. Yes.
So you
View
only
recorded. View recorded it, right?
yes, view withholding orders. View withholding order for worker.
View.
Withholding. Yeah. Withholding order. This one.
This one
Yeah,
only,
that
right?
yeah. Give the employee ID. So this is the data you have entered, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So
This will
one you have
be.
entered student loan and one you have entered the support order. Okay. Now I just wanted to show you one more thing here. So example, let's say you want to override the priority, stating that you want support order will be processed first. Sorry, student loan will be processed first and support order will be processed later. So
Okay.
example, your client is giving you the requirement stating that मुझे चाहिए कि मेरा सपोर्ट ऑर्डर बाद में प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, पहले पहले मतलब स्टूडेंट लोन का पैसा कट जाना चाहिए, फिर उसके बाद अगर पैसा बचेगा तो वो सपोर्ट ऑर्डर का कटना।
Okay.
ठीक है। सो इस केस में वो क्या होता है कि हम लोग प्रायोरिटी ओवरराइड करते हैं। प्रायोरिटी ओवरराइड मींस Workday has a set of priority defined, okay, for each withholding order, and it will process based using that priority. So whenever client gives such requirement जहाँ पे हमको प्रायोरिटी ओवरराइड करनी पड़ती है कि भाई इसके पहले ये प्रोसेस होना चाहिए या उसके पहले वो प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, उस केस में हम लोग विदहोल्डिंग ऑर्डर प्रायोरिटी का ओवरराइड प्रायोरिटी यूज करते हैं। जस्ट आई वांट टू टेल यू समथिंग दैट लाइक सपोज आई हैव अ रिक्वायरमेंट दैट स्टूडेंट लोन पहले प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, सपोर्ट ऑर्डर बाद में होना चाहिए। ओके।
Sorry to interrupt. Actually, I didn't create a student loan. I
Okay,
only created.
that's fine, that's
Mhm.
fine, no problem, it is there na, that's fine.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So now suppose the requirement ये है कि स्टूडेंट लोन पहले प्रोसेस होना चाहिए, सपोर्ट ऑर्डर बाद में। तो इस
Okay.
केस में क्या होता है कि जहाँ जब भी सपोर्ट ऑर्डर है उसका प्रायोरिटी ओवरराइड नहीं होता है। ओके। तो ना इफ यू क्लिक टू द रिलेटेड एक्शन ऑफ द सपोर्ट ऑर्डर, नहीं वहाँ नहीं, वहाँ नहीं, वहाँ नहीं, नॉट देयर। सपोर्ट ऑर्डर के पास, सपोर्ट ऑर्डर के पास वहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 है, विद होल्डिंग ऑर्डर नंबर, विद
Where?
होल्डिंग विथ होल्डिंग ऑर्डर नंबर के पास।
Withholding order number. Okay. This
Yes,
one.
here you have a related action.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes. Right.
click on this.
Mm.
Go to the withholding order. Here you get the, sorry, what did you click? Okay, you don't have to click, just cancel. Okay, click, yeah, just right. Okay. Go to the withholding order section and you have a edit option, amend and terminate option, view deduction history and delete. Okay. Here you did not get a override priority options. Okay. If you'll open this withholding order, now just open it, don't edit it,
Okay.
cancel this page and open, click on withholding order number. Don't edit it,
Okay.
cancel. Want you to cancel, click on cancel. Just click on withholding order, not on related action, not on related action. Am I audible to you, Sneha?
Actually, your voice is a little bit slow. That's why I couldn't hear properly.
I am saying that I don't want you to click on related action.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want you to click on the 0 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Mm.
Am I not audible to you clearly?
Here only, right?
No,
Related.
no. Just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 number is there. No, click on that number.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here you must get some priority option is there. Okay, that's not available. No problem. Cancel this now again. Go to
Okay.
the previous page.
Where I need to click here? Here cancel, but it is not there.
Go back. Why your back page is not there? I want you to go back to the same page again.
But here there is no option available here, I think.
Maybe just again execute the task then.
Okay.
Okay. So you just clicked on the edit, sorry, related action of the withholding order, but you did not find override priority options, right?
Yeah,
If
yes.
you go on a student loan, click on a student loan. No, 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 don't click on this. Related action to the student loan. Yeah. Go to the withholding order and then
Your
see
pride priority is there, yes.
override priority is there, which means that when you have a withholding order for student, sorry, support orders, okay, where maybe some spouse is dependent on your money, your child is dependent on some money. In such cases, the override for the you cannot override the priority, which means that support orders will always be processed first, then any other withholding orders.
Okay.
So you may have a multiple withholding order. You can override the priority for all other withholding orders except support order. That I wanted to teach you. Okay.
Okay.
Now show me what data you have given.
You're
Open this up.
asking the
Yes. Yes. I'm asking you to click on this.
deduction recipient, right?
Yeah, deduction recipient. Click on this GK.
Just I take initial.
Okay, direct
I
deposit
think
United States
just
of
reading.
America effective in 1 1. Go show me settlement bank account detail.
Yeah, yeah. Here I given this.
Perfect. This makes sense. So now you got to know that how do you record the withholding order and what does record withholding order mean? Okay. So record
Okay.
withholding order is nothing but when you have a court order and employee has lost the case and certain amount that
Then,
needs to be paid every paycheck,
okay.
that data needs to fall under the withholding order. Okay.
Okay.
So now open your earning, the earning you created, the earning you created. Okay. So how do you make sure that any earning, any amount which is part of, like, suppose you are making $500 for bonus or $500 for hourly pay. So whether the deduction withholding order should calculate on that or not.
I think based on taxes, right?
No. So what we have to do, we will go to the non-effective dated tab
Yeah,
and
I
we'll
see.
add our earning to calculate for the withholding orders as well. So here we have not added withholding orders. We have only added taxes. So now I edit this earning,
Okay.
and go to the non-effective dated tab and type withholding orders.
Okay.
Okay. Withholding order. Maybe you'll get two types, lump sum and periodic. So
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
right.
so select, maybe just select the periodic or lump sum. You will select both. Lump sum means that um the deduction will happen once, and periodic means that every paycheck the deductions are happening. Okay, so that's the
Okay.
difference between lump sum and periodic. Okay, so this is how you make your earning. Like you modify your earning to calculate for the withholding orders as well. So now what will happen? Employee will earn whatever amount
Mhm.
that will be calculated. So based the sorry, what I was saying, the withholding orders will also calculate using that using
Okay.
this pay component group. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So this is how it works.
Okay.
Next, what I wanted to tell you is that. So, do you know what is payroll input?
Payroll input.
Yeah. No, first of all, I guess
It,
we have a run category,
yes,
non-effective
yes.
data tab pending, right? Okay. So open your run category.
View and category, right?
Yes, we were run category. It was SK regular or GK regular?
Oh, sorry. This was another I created. SK
Okay.
only.
Yeah. Okay. Now go to the non-effective data tab because that was our pending, right?
Yeah, it's non-affected.
Yes. So what this tab is, so when we have a, like, employee may have a three type of status or three type of employee we may have. One is active, who is actively
Only.
working in the system. Okay. The second
Okay.
one is on leave because they are either on maternity leave or some long term leave for which they are not sorry, they are not working in an organization, they are on leave. Okay, and then third one is the terminated. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like when your organization decides that for the employees who all are not active, either they are on leave or they are terminated, do I have to still process their salary or not? Okay. And if I want to process their salary, so which pay component will be processed? Okay. That configuration happens under here. Why I did not explain to you this so far? Because we had not created an earning. For example, I have a hourly pay and a bonus. Okay. But
Mm.
I want that the employees who all are on leave, I only want hourly pay should calculate for them and bonus should not calculate. Maybe if in an organization I have a 5 earnings or 50 earnings, then I only want one or two earnings to be processed, not the entire 50 earnings to be processed for them. Okay, they should not receive their regular salary. Instead, they receive just a specific pay, receive their salary in a specific pay components. Example, if some employee is on a maternity leave, so they should receive their salary in a maternity pay component only. They should not receive their
Earnings.
all other earnings. Okay, this is what the configuration we make here.
Okay.
Sorry, edit this, edit. Sorry, Yeah. And suppose if the employee is on leave, select no bonus, no SK hourly pay.
Okay.
Type SK hourly pay. Yeah. That is what the pay component we have created now.
Yes, yes, right.
Yes. Yes. And then under the status, no pay component groups, I don't want. Under
Okay.
the status, you select the employee status is on leave. Yes. Then you have a leave type as well. So if you wish that specifically I want to check that which that employee is on which leave type, that if you want to check that either the employee if the employee is on uh, maternity pay or paternity pay or long term disability. So if after validating or after verifying the leave type, that if the employee is on this leave, then this pay component will be processed. If employee is on that leave, then that pay component will be processed. If you want to check in detail, then you can specify the leave type options as well. If you generally just want to check that if employee is on leave, I only want to process their hourly pay, then you don't have to specifically add any leave type there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what the non-effective data tab. Similarly, the other tab is the off cycle tab. So what is off cycle tab? Off cycle tab is when you want to process a on demand payment or additional payment for the worker. And what then for those workers, what pay component you wish to be processed, that configuration we do here. We don't need to do this configuration now. We just for an FYI, we have a two types of payroll. You might be already knowing this. One is regular payroll, which is also known as on-cycle payroll, and one is off-cycle payroll, which is not regularly we process. Depending upon the requirement, we process the off-cycle payment. In
Okay.
Workday, those off-cycle payroll is also known as on-demand payment or additional payment or replacement payments. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you have when you have the requirement where your payment would depend upon off cycle or on cycle or maybe employee is on leave or the terminated, then you will make the configuration under these two tabs.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what the non-effective date and off-cycle tabs are. I wanted you to explain when you have a exposure to the exposure to the earnings and the deduction. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next topic. What I have? Do you have any questions before I move forward?
Can I create once here? SK payroll. SK hourly.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Just go ahead and do that. So this is the type of run, whether you want to process it when the employee is on manual run or on demand run. Don't worry, we will process this on demand manual run and on cycle run.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
when we will process our pay calculation, then you'll understand better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now, what next? Any questions before I move forward?
No, I don't have any queries here because you told me we are processing everything right. On the time, I'll understood clearly. I
Yeah,
think.
we will process on cycle and on
Um,
cycle. So no worries in that. Yeah. Okay, then do you have any idea about accounting? Accounting we'll see later. Okay, not now.
okay. Okay.
So let's see banking and settlement. Okay.
Okay.
So now, what is banking and settlement? So when you process a payroll in a great HR, my question is, do you create a bank? Do you like see? Okay, let's forget about great HR. Let's think in this way. When payment needs to be made, okay, when the payment needs to be done. So for that, we need a bank account either to receive a payment or to give the payment. Do you agree with me?
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Again, your screen is blurred. So can you reshare your screen and
Okay.
stop share and reshare your screen?
Yeah. Okay. Now, can you see my screens?
Yes, I can see it clearly now.
Once we payroll done, we did once everything review and we forward to finance department for
Okay, that's great. So, but then this is a operations job. Like it is a job of operations that you finalize your payroll and then you are forwarding your data to the finance department for the payment and all. I am talking about when you have a fresh implementation. Let's say today I want to use a great HR. Okay. So
okay.
I am as a company, I am going to implement a great HR for my organization. So great
Okay.
HR will ask my detail, right? What's my bank detail?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
they will create those banks in great HR system, right?
Yes. We
So
need to create.
similarly, we also create a bank details in Workday to
Okay.
process their payment, to release employee salary. Like if the payment would be made to one account, it must deduct it from somebody's account, right? So your employer's bank detail is also required for processing a settlement or processing a salary. So for that, we would use a bank details or bank configuration. So to do that, we have a task called create bank. Create bank account. Yeah. Give the account name, maybe SC Bank, then bank account type. So you says we have a finance, right? So then the bank will be used, bank account will be used for certain financial transactions such as outsource account, petty cash accounts. So in that case, you will select the bank account type similarly, but we are plain going to create a bank account in the Workday system based on company's detail. So we will select the bank account here. Click the account name. So now you see under left hand side, you have your account information, and on right hand side, you have an account detail. So assume this is your company's bank detail, which you have to enable it in Workday using the create bank account task.
Okay.
So we are configuring a bank for my company via which the payment will be made to the employees who will receive their salary. So these are a self-explanatory field, Sneha. So enter
Okay.
detail to the asterisk, whatever the required fields are there, just try to enter that. And maybe if you think that you want to add you want to fill the data for all the fields, you can do that.
Okay.
Select the USA one, okay? Perfect. Similar to what you have used in deduction recipient, you can use the same routing transit number. Again, this is just a demo one, so it will not make any problem.
Bank statement format.
Maybe just select any format. Any format, that's fine. Okay, submit. So your bank account is created. Go to the view details. Yeah. Okay. Done. Click on done. It's done. Okay. Now open the bank account which you just created using task bank account. The first one. Yeah. Search for SC.
Sorry, what I need to enter here?
SK. Now you have given the bank account name as SK, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So that.
SK Bank.
Yeah. So now, if you look at your bank configuration, you have provided the routing number, your status is approved, your country is this, then bank account type, all those details you have provided. Okay.
Mhm.
Then this is just an overview.
Okay.
If you go to the second tab, settlement, yes, this is still pending. So we haven't done the settlement yet. So the settlement is when we finalize the payroll, okay, then we maybe either the finance either the finance team do this task or a payroll operations team do. They run a settlement. So when they run a settlement, what happens is the settlement gets initiated depending upon the population for which we want to settle the payment, and there are certain uh, Integrations which Workday triggers to releasing their either check payment or their direct deposit payment, okay, using this bank account. So to have the settlement configured, we will again modify this bank account. How do we modify? After clicking on the related action, then edit in the bank account. Yeah, and then go scroll down. Scroll down. Settlement setup. Come down. Yes. So here, select the associated bank account. It's not required. Fill so let it be. Select the payment type. Check and direct deposit. For direct deposit, the payment category would be, let's take, you want to pay on cycle payment, payroll on cycle payment, payroll on cycle payment, off cycle payment. Maybe you can select multiple options as well, but for now, let's just let it be the on cycle payment. Select the country, select the currency, and then as I said, the certain integration gets triggered, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So hold on, don't worry. So this check, this is for check print. So we are this configuration is for direct deposit. Okay, so go to the first integration. Uh, it will be hard for you to select it. Okay, go to the scroll right, scroll right. You have a three integrations here. One is integration, one is the check print, and one is the outsource, right? So click on the integration. The checkbox will be enabled. Yes. So
Yeah,
here
yes.
select direct deposit and yeah, search for direct deposit and enter. Space direct space deposit. Bah, that's fine. Let's wait until this gets searched. Direct space deposit. Refresh the page.
Again, I need to do.
Okay. Come down to the settlement setup. Just direct and search. Yeah, that's it. So now add another row for check print, check as well. No, 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 not here. Add another row. Yes. And then payment type would be the check. So the check will be printed using this check integration. Again, on cycle, off cycle, any other payment type which you want to pay using this. So this is a check. Scroll right. Yeah. Just there's a second integration check print. Click on
Check.
that. Yes. And search for all. check for all, yeah, and select maybe whatever bank, UK check, Citibank check out, US check. Maybe just select Citibank check print. That's it. So now the check will be printed, okay, and it will be delivered to the employees. Submit it. Now go to the settlement. There only you had the settlement tab next to the current tab. Yeah,
Check and
this is
yeah.
what the this is what the configuration you have done for the settlement. So
Mm.
whenever your client gives you requirement to have the configuration done for the settlement, you will do the configuration in the similar way. Okay. Maybe
Okay.
you can go and study in a detail about what each field means and all those things. But this is not only part of payroll, because payroll is responsible for calculating the right data. But then paying and all is also part of the finance. So finance also gets involved here, and it's not just a payroll. Company is not only paying to their payroll; they have the multiple things as well to handle. Maybe on the financial side, so managing their account, journal, receiving salary from the different source, paying to the different source, all those things. So finance also closely involved under this bank and all those things. So maybe you will have to interact with the bank, finance team and payroll team to configure this together.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how the settlement done. Now the next questions come in. What if any employee have the multiple bank account? Like we as a so not employee but employer, we as the employee have the multiple bank accounts, right? One is from SBI, one is from ICICI, one is from HDFC. Many people have their many bank account. So
Mm.
depending upon their their usage, they use it. So suppose you have a SBI and you have a ICICI, but if you want to make a huge payment, you prefer ICICI because you have your savings all there. But when you want to use for just a transactional purpose, maybe small transaction, you use SBI. Similarly, companies may also have their multiple bank accounts. Okay.
Okay.
So depending upon their use, which account will be which account will be used.
Salaries.
Maybe if you want to pay for the salary, or if you have a multiple pay group, you want
Mm.
to say that for X pay group I want to use this bank account, for Y pay group we want to have another bank account, like that. So those configuration gets also done using the task called create bank routing rule. Not under this, you will have to create the routing rule. So the banks will be routed automatically using the conditions.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to the create bank routing rule. Yeah, first one. Maybe if the bank routing rule already would be created for this company, then we will just maintain it. Okay. To see if the option does not comes in, which means that somebody has already created it.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is not coming in, then access the task, maintain bank routing rule. Maintain. Yeah. No, 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 no. Why routing code? Okay, edit bank routing. Type edit bank routing. Yeah, edit bank routing rule. Now you select your company. USA. Yeah. Somebody has already created. That is why we are not getting an action to create. So we got the edit. Now you see here, they have a this company has a multiple payment types. So if they pay via check, so they use some different bank account. If they pay, if they want to do something, so you have a multiple conditions available, which you can have the which you can have the configuration, and accordingly the payment would be made or received using the default bank account. If you scroll right, you'll see which account is triggered for all these things. Yeah, see, AB checking, ROFA, HSBC UK, Citibank checking, AIB checking. So it is not only for these conditions. If you wish that you want to have that if the employee belongs to Alabama location, I want to pay using this bank account. If employee belongs to XYZ pay group, I want to pay using this bank account. If the amount is greater than 50,000,
Multiple
I want to use
conditions.
my
Okay.
this bank account. So similarly, that's what I was saying. If
Okay.
any company will have a multiple bank account, and depending upon their usage or requirement, they wish they want to use the different bank account for different conditions, then you can configure it under bank routing rule section.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so um that is how the bank routing rule gets configured. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a payroll payslip configuration next, which I'll explain you tomorrow, not today, because
Okay.
it's 12 and I have to rush for another call. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll take that call. Maybe we'll connect tomorrow to check
Okay.
how to configure the payslip in Workday. Clear?
Okay.
Any questions still here?
No, I don't have.
That's great. That's great. No problem. So that's it for today.
Okay.
We'll connect tomorrow and have the payslip configuration sections. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank
Sneha.
you.
Have a great
Yeah,
day.
thank
Bye.
you.